All right, so we are live. So what's going on, everyone? Double D, and welcome back. This week, we are racing at Pocono, a triangle racetrack that only has 3 turns, high speeds, heavy braking, hot temperatures. This is going to be a crazy race today. Pocono is known for their wrecks, and it's going to happen.
There's an open conversation going here on the pit box. There's also voices coming from North Carolina. How do you sort through all that information and make the decisions you need to make today?
Yeah, we've got a strong team of engineers both here at the track and at the shop at Team Penske. And we just, try to lay out a game plan of, what we think might happen during the race and respond to those situations. You don't always envision everything that's going to happen. So we're happy to have that group back at the shop to talk through things.
The best thing about your pits all today, by the way, you've got about a 100-foot walk to the start.
So we still got a little bit of time to go before the green flag. I'm going to read the starting grid for you. All right, so we got Ty Gibbs on pole. It's the first time at pole at Pocono. He's starting in first place. Second place, we got William Byron finishing out row 2. And we got Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin in row 2. Row 3, we got Josh Berry, Alex Bowman. Row 4, we got Reddick Blaney. Zane Smith with an impressive qualifying run in 9th place. And we got Joey Logano finishing out row 5 in 10th. Chase Elliott just outside the top 10 to start in 11th. Larson is 12th. Bell is 13th. Keselowski's 14th. Husvar's 15th. 16th Suarez. 17th Dillon. 18th Buscher. 19th is Chastain. 20th is Cindric. Michael McDowell's 21st. Harrison Burton's 22nd. Eric Jones is 23rd. Kyle Busch having a fight for his way through the field today in 24th. And we got Gregson in 25th. Allmendinger is 26th. Hemrick is 27th. Briscoe is 28th. Bubba Wallace is 29th. Corey LaJoie is 30th. And in 31st, we got Stenhouse, Nemechek, Gilliland, Justin Haley, Cody Ware, Ryan Preece. And in the last place is J.J. Yelly. So that's the entire grid for today. 160 laps, 400 miles. It's going to be a crazy one today. We'll see what happens. Yes, I've seen all of it. I didn't watch the IndyCar race, but I did see that bad crash that Stingray Robb had. At least he's all right. So we're on 1 to go until the race starts. Expect some strategy to be played with the stages, maybe some fuel strategy, and some bunch of strategies out there to get you up front. Oh, I got to put in my race prediction. It's going to be an easy race prediction. So, yeah, I believe Denny Hamlin's going to win this race. He's got the most wins here at Pocono. This is just his playground. I feel like this is he'll turn his bad luck streak around and he'll win. I don't have the results pulled up in the IndyCar race, but I can look. I didn't see that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have that information at the moment. Yeah, all I did was see like a video of Stingray Robb's crash. I didn't see the IndyCar race today. But I heard it was a snooze fest because there was only like single file racing most of the time. This definitely won't happen today at Pocono. It's going to be wild.
Second round qualifying. Remember, he got his best finish of the season just 2 weeks ago at Nashville. It's been a trying season, but they seem to turn it around. That 71 points. Thanks, Parker.
Yeah, I saw Will Power win. That's good for him. But right now, we're about to go racing at Pocono. Byron's on the inside, and Ty Gibbs, a pole sitter, is on the outside. The pace car is about to go in with a sellout crowd here at Pocono. Everybody's ready for this racing to start. All these cars 2x2. The green flag's in the air for today in Pocono. Now watch these cars. Is anybody going to go 3 and 4 wide on the first lap? Interesting. Only Chastain pulls out to try to make a pass. I guess everybody's just trying to save their stuff right now to get to the end. So Ty Gibbs got the run on the outside. He's going to take the lead on William Byron. And now here we go into turn 2. Byron still side by side with Ty Gibbs. Can he make any moves? Everybody's pretty much 2x2 throughout the field. Ty Gibbs, Byron. Going down on the inside into turn 3. Byron still has the advantage on the inside, but Ty Gibbs is staying great on the outside and finally clears Byron out of the corner. And Ty Gibbs will lead lap 1. Busher, I mean, he could. He could. And here comes Martin Truex Jr. in second place, passing William Byron. Right now, there are 3 Joe Gibbs racing cars in the top 5. And Hamlin, my prediction to win today, and has many wins here at Pocono, is in 4th place, right behind his teammate Martin Truex Jr. But Gibbs already has a second on William Byron already. So he's going to lead lap 2. Larson's making a pass on Logano in the back for 9th place. Excuse me, he's 10th. Now Bell's making a pass on him. Seems like the preferred line right now is the outside line. But it may be calm right. Let me tell you, it may be calm right now, but it's going to get crazy later on because Pocono is not like most racetracks. Is Cody Ware racing today? The domestic violence guy. He's racing today. Yeah, right now, Ty Gibbs, it seems like he has the best car right now. He has already pulled away from William Byron and has left a 1.3 second gap on him. And Chase Elliott's making a move. Looks like he's trying to pass. Trying to see who that is. I think that's Zane Smith. I don't know. NBC's not really showing the angle. Yeah, it is Zane Smith. I was right. But yeah, that was an impressive qualifying run from Zane Smith. He qualified in the top 10 in a Spire Motorsports car. That is an impressive run for him. Chase Elliott lost some momentum there. He's getting passed by Brad Keselowski. And here comes Chris Buescher. Going to push his teammate Brad Keselowski ahead of Chase Elliott. I thought he was going to go 3 wide right there, but he helps his teammate get past Chase Elliott, and so does he. Yeah, Chase Elliott's struggling in the opening laps right now, and so is Kyle Busch. Struggling with his car once again in the back. If Kyle Busch is going to win this race, he's going to have to place, him and his crew chief will have to play some strategy. Oh, we're already completed lap 5. Okay. Yeah, I have heard of them.
So the only way to really get the grip back up is lift, just slow. I mean, not slow down, but just quick accelerate. That's right. You're always operating at the edge of grip with these race cars, and you're trying to find it. So you heard Chris Buescher have to lift off the gas. You never want to lift before an exit.
Yeah, so right now, Ty Gibbs has a gap of 2 seconds on William Byron. So his car in clean air is fast. I wonder if he has Denny Hamlin set up. I wouldn't be surprised because they're teammates. So let's look at the top 10 right now. Right now we got Ty Gibbs, William Byron, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Alex Bowman, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, Josh Berry, and Christopher Bell. Yeah, right now everyone's pretty much spread out, but it's the first stage. This is pretty much what you would expect.
Blaney one spot better than where he started, running in the 7th spot right now, 4.5 seconds behind Gibbs.
My imagination, Jeff, when you think that moment is worse than it has not gotten better. And yeah, I think it'll come back next year and be worse again. Yeah. You know, it just every year it gets worse and worse. And you can see that with Blaney, he's trying to make this fast, but what he loves is that the 48 car went to the second.
Where is Christopher Bell and JJ Yeley? So Christopher Bell right now is in the top 10. And Yaley, he's all the way in the back, like he usually is. No shade on him. He's just usually in the back. But by watching on USA, we just went to commercial break, so I'm going to flip to the scoreboard and talk about the notable drivers. So Ty Gibbs, the pole sitter, he is still in the lead with a comfortable gap on William Byron. And then we got, let's see, Denny Hamlin in 4th place, a multiple-time winner here at Pocono. Bell is just 10th place, as I was talking about earlier. Chase Elliott has dropped back to 13th. He has lost 2 spots since the start. And we go down the field. Kyle Busch has already fallen to 34th with problems on the restart. So his misery just continues. He did get a top 10 last week at the Chicago street race, but there was a lot of chaos going on. He's probably lucky he got that. He's back to where he usually was with RCR this year. So T Swift. Yes, and it's annoying. I'm not sure if you're talking about a Pacific driver or you're talking about Taylor Swift, but I cannot stand Taylor Swift. All right. So I'll read the top 10. We've completed 10 laps already. So we got Ty Gibbs, William Byron, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney, Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, Josh Berry, and Christopher Bell. Still early. We still are on lap 10. We still got a long race to go.
Car insurance is up 20% this year. So I went to the Experian Insurance Marketplace. They shopped my info with over 40 top providers. I saved $800. They'll even alert me if they find a better rate. And it's free.
Go to Experian.com/car.
Sorry, I was taking care of my fantasy competition on Instagram. We have our own group chat where we pick whoever will win the race and whoever finishes ahead of who gets most points. But anyway, Hocevar. Let's see. Hocevar, I believe he's running in top 20 right now. He's in 16th, so he's doing well. Spire Motorsports has actually got 2 cars in the top 20 right now. LaJoie's the lowest Spire Motorsport running car in 30th. Burton is running 21st, so he's just outside the top 20. But we're back to racing on USA Network. And I believe Ty Gibbs is still in the lead at the moment. Everybody pretty much holding station right now. I made a funny joke earlier about Harrison Burton winning this race with all the chaos that had happened yesterday in Pennsylvania and Pocono being a triangle racetrack. And with Pocono being as dangerous as it is, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a surprise winner today. Although I picked Denny Hamlin. You never know what can happen. But yeah, Gibbs has opened up almost a 4-second gap. So that car is great in clean air. But something to take note. You got to watch those brakes here. Because if you lose those brakes, you're going into the wall. You could possibly get a concussion. And you could possibly end your career. So do not lose your brakes here. It's not funny either because it's actually hurt a couple drivers, especially Kurt Busch, which retired a couple years ago. But anyway, right now, Logano's in 11th and Chase Elliott's right behind him in 12th. Seems like his car's bottoming out, and it seems like he's struggling in that banana Pennzoil Ford right now. Top 23 going in today because he is in 31st. Still a long race to go. I mean, he just got to figure it out.
Say bottom out, there's really 3 things. 1, it's physically the car bottoming out on the wear blocks that are underneath it. 2, it can be the vertical straights onto the fuselage, like you have enough air taken out that you hit the bottom of the racetrack. And that's what we see right here. The cars that kind of smoke, like that little wisp of smoke right there, that's the carbon fiber grinding off the bottom of the fuselage straight. The other issue is remember these shocks have mechanical stops in them? You won't be able to see that in this situation. It won't create smoke like on the walls there right there. Right? It would actually just feel rough for the racetrack. Wow. Big hit for Noah Gregson.
Oh, caution is out, and Gregson is out of the race and into the wall. Looks like a heavy hit for him. See, I was telling you about that. If you're going to hit the wall, it's not good here. Gregson just lost it in turn 1, and he had a heavy hit into the wall. But he has his car back going, so he's trying to get back to pit road, but his suspension's probably broken. I think he's out of the race for today. Unfortunate for Noah Gregson.
Makes it very easy to spin out. We saw him put the window net down. He drove it off the racetrack onto the apron, and it looks like he realized.
Yeah, Gregson's getting out of the car. He cannot make it go back to pit road. I'm not surprised. That was a heavy hit there. Only lap 15 of this race. Yeah, I did. Okay, so I've been up to not really much. Let's see. What all did I? Oh, I'll show you one thing I did get. Hold on. I added this diecast to my collection. That is nice Pepsi Max Jeff Gordon paint scheme. Trying to hold it where 2011. One of my favorite paint schemes, even when I was a child as well. So I was happy to add that to my collection. So I was happy about that purchase. Yeah, I know. And I'm closer to the same age as Ty Gibbs, so.
You see Bell leading. It's like the 22 of Logano. Yep, riding along with Home Brothers Pizza on board there as they come to you, Marty.
We talked about the handling issues for Christopher Bell yesterday. He said he was way more secure on entry today.
All right, so Bell's making a pit stop.
A little bit too tight on exit and a divergent point strategy-wise here. Parker is deep.
Playing at his car is tight, and he's getting some tires as well.
His issues inside that 22 car, they're choosing to try and help the 22 there with some adjustments. You see air pressure adjustments.
Yes, it is.
Will do 4 tires and fill full fuel, so they got on the 22 to get a little bit off the back there.
Early on, different strategies. Race off pit road there.
So it looks like Logano wins the race off pit road. Not everybody pitted. So yeah, telling you, it's going to be a wild race. We've already had a caution in only the first 15 laps.
But just okay isn't okay.
I didn't see the truck race Friday. Honestly, I was working Friday, so no way I could have saw it.
That can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling in RA and PSA, relieve fatigue, and stop further joint damage.
So right now, after pit stops, your new top 10 is Ty Gibbs, William Byron, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney, Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, Josh Berry, and Chase Elliott's in the top 10 for the first time today. Zane Smith is in 11th. And I think it has Bell in 12th. That may be correct, but sometimes it takes a little bit for the scoring monitor to update. But yeah, that's your top 10 right now. Seems like quite a bit of drivers are struggling with their cars right now. No, I'm not going to the Brickyard 400. Maybe in the next couple of years, but not this year. All right. But yeah, I cannot wait till the Brickyard 400, though. That's going to be a great race. And never should have went to the road course. Okay, update on Stingray Rob. It says, Stingray Rob is awake, alert, and in good condition following the last lap crash in today's race at Iowa Speedway. The number 41 driver is being transported to a local hospital as a precaution for further evaluation. So glad to hear that Stingray is all right. Okay. Yes, I have heard of Eric Church. He's decent. Notable songs I like from him, Talladega.
Take your time.
I am now a person in long-term sustained recovery from substance use. I knew that I had something that could help. So when I tell people like poetry saved my life, hope can save my life, is not a platitude.
So I think we're going back on USA now.
Display this weekend at the NASCAR Fan Zone in Pocono with BuildSubmarines.com, a 1/11 size replica of the U.S. Navy's new Columbia-class sub. NASCAR fans have also been learning about stable, sustaining, skilled trades, careers available right now across the country that build the real deal. You can learn about those opportunities as well by visiting BuildSubmarines.com.
All right, we should be getting back to the restart here.
Along with the 17 again, the caution coming
Let's.
because of the 10 of Noah Gregson into the wall.
Yeah, Gregson's still being towed. So they may wait another lap on that. Yes, happy birthday to Tony.
Now we know where Josh Berry is going. Gregson in the front row. Chase Briscoe will take over the 9 for Mark Truex Jr. retiring at the end of the year. Joe Gibbs.
The 19, not the 9, Rick Allen. Gosh, we got Rick Allen looking like Joe Biden out here. Get all these names wrong. All right, no, I lied. We are restarting this lap. Pace cars in on lap 17, about to be lap 18. Ty Gibbs picked the outside, Byron on the inside. The green flag's back in the air. Truex is trying to give a push to his teammate, Ty Gibbs, to get outside in front of William Byron. Logano almost got wrecked back there. Made a little bit of contact with Larson. And Josh Berry got forced up the track. He's going to lose tons of positions. I think he may have a tire down, though, because he is slow. Tire down on the 4 car. Truex Jr. is now in the lead. Hamlin's trying to make his way up to the front now. Ty Gibbs has lost some positions, and William Byron's about to get passed by Hamlin, and he does get passed by Denny Hamlin. Yeah, it looks like a couple of the cars just got out of the groove, and they lost their positions there, but Josh Berry has a tire down. So right now, we got Truex Jr. leading the first lap having a restart on lap 18. Hamlin's in second, Reddick's in third, William Byron's in fourth, and Ty Gibbs is in fifth. About to get passed by Blaney and Chase Elliott. So drop Gibbs back to seventh. It's like his car has fallen off a cliff since the restart. Davey Allison, yes. Honestly, I wish I could see him drive one out when he was alive. It was just sad how he died, honestly. But that's just how it goes. All right, so the top 10 now is Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Ty Gibbs, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson. Zane Smith is back in the top 10. So Zane Smith is being really consistent here in the race already for Spire Motorsport. Honestly, I wouldn't mind Zane Smith finishing in top 10 today. This is a good run for him. Chase Elliott's making a move now on Alex Bowman. He's on the outside. He's side by side with Alex Bowman. And he's getting a push by Kyle Larson. Interesting. 3 Hendrick drivers battling each other. And I think Elliott's going to complete the pass on Larson. And Larson battling Bowman on the outside as well. Already a lot more passes in the IndyCar race today. And Zane Smith making a move on the inside. 3 wide. What a move by Zane Smith. And Bowman and Larson make contact and almost get up out of the track. But they keep it going. Zane Smith being aggressive. He wants to work his way to the front. I'm telling you, that second place at Nashville has gave him great momentum. Cody Denson. No, I haven't. What about him? All right. Logano's on the bottom, trying to pass Kyle Larson for 10th place. Remember, Logano and Larson kind of made contact earlier. And Logano's also on new tires, too. The first car on new tires. But still having a hard time trying to pass Larson. So, in his final year of stock car racing, Truex Jr. is in the lead in front of Denny Hamlin. He was, and then he fell from first to 7th on the restart. It's like Ty Gibbs was doing good until that caution with Noah Gragson. He just fallen off a cliff.
The #1 network choice in public safety. Learn more. Your mission is our purpose.
What is your favorite animal? My favorite animal? I'm trying to think. I like dogs, so I have dogs. So I guess I should call that my favorite animal. But if you consider race cars as animals, I'll take that. Do you like bears? I like all bears besides the Chicago Bears and the Chicago Cubs. Those are the only bears I don't like. Because I'm a Cardinals fan and a Packers fan. Let's take a look at the top 10. So right now we got Truex, Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney, William Byron, Ty Gibbs has moved up to 6th from falling back to 7th. Chase Elliott's in 7th place, so it seems like his car has gotten better throughout the long run. Alex Bowman's in 8th place. Zane Smith's in 9th place. And 10th place is Kyle Larson. So that's your top 10 for right now. Logano is the freshest on tires right now in 11th place, just outside the top 10. Your stream's probably further ahead of mine, so don't give me spoilers, please. Don't give me... Okay, chat, don't give me spoilers about the race, or I'll hunt you into your nightmares. All right. So we're back. Truex is in the lead. But I guess since he said that, we're going to see how far I'm behind. So Truex is in the lead at the moment. Hamlin's in 2nd. Reddick's in 3rd. Blaney's in 4th. Byron's in 5th. Gibbs is in 6th. Elliott's in 7th. Bowman's in 8th. Smith's in 9th. Larson's in 10th. So pretty much the grid is about the same. Bubba Wallace is making a pit stop. And we already got only 6 laps to go until stage 1 ends. I think everybody heard about what happened to Donald Trump yesterday. It's sad what this country has become. That's all I can say. I'm glad he's all right, and I'm glad he didn't get killed. So now we got 5 laps to go in stage 1. Bubba Wallace has made a pit stop. I guess they'll be pitting so they don't have to pit whenever the stage ends. All right. So 4 laps to go. Blaney's now making his move into the top 3 as he's passing Tyler Reddick for 3rd place. I move my mic up so it can be a little louder. There we go. So Blaney's making his way to the front. Truex and Hamlin are still 1-2. Reddick has dropped back to 4th. Byron's in 5th. Gibbs is in 6th and Chase Elliott's in 7th. Alex Bowman 8th. Zane Smith 9th and Kyle Larson 10th. So all the Hendrick cars right now are in the top 10.
It's hard to know what the limit of this car is. This is a new car binding thing. They've been racing them for several years, but they're still trying to figure it out. That thing was turned around back.
Let's see, Suarez, LaJoy, Stenhouse, Nemechek, Harrison Burton's in 25th.
Before the end of the stage, he's not going to be alone. There's going to be a bunch of takers behind him. Pit road will close next lap when the leader comes to the start finish. So on board with Brian Blaney, such a great.
All right, we got a bunch of pit stops going on. Ty Gibbs has went down on pit road. So has Blaney, Smith, Larson, Cindric, and Chastain. This is what I've been talking about. Strategies are going to be crazy here. So Blaney had a 10.2 second stop. Decent stop by him. Larson had an 808. That should gain him a couple positions on track. Everybody has got off pit road, and Chastain has only got 2 tires. An interesting strategy by Chastain's team right there.
You can do all the math you want, Rick, but if you have a slow pit stop, you still have an issue. There's Larson right there. You see the 71 of Smith. You see right there, next in line. They got the 2 of Cedric. Here's Bubba Wallace still battling to keep Truex behind him.
Right, Bubba Wallace struggling after pitting, is trying to stay in front of Truex so he doesn't get a lap down. I think he's already passed him in points the past couple of races. I believe Burton's actually last in points among full-time drivers. Okay, here we go. 1 lap to go in stage 1. Truex got a sizable 1-second gap on Denny Hamlin, but he is closing in on Bubba Wallace to make him go a lap down. Let me check. Let's see. Yeah, I thought he passed him in points. Well, that's probably by like the playoff standings. He's probably ahead of Zane Smith in playoff standings, but in like the other standings, he's not ahead of Zane Smith. But anyways, Truex has won stage 1. Hamlin's in 2nd, Reddick's in 3rd, Byron's in 4th, Chase Elliott's in 5th. But honestly, he probably will get passed either way by Harrison Burton in points.
When we're young, we're told anything is possible, but only a few.
Okay, I got to update my.
Witness the greatness of Anna Hall on a connection worthy of gold. Xfinity Mobile. Only Xfinity gives you the most powerful mobile Wi-Fi network with speeds up to a gig in millions of locations. And right now,
He's 11
Xfinity
points
internet customers can buy one of them
behind Harrisburg points. Zane Smith, if that is.
Get the fastest connection.
Yeah, I believe Harrisburg's going to get passed in points because Zane Smith is far ahead of him.
Save the day by using the Bank of America customized cash rewards card and choose to earn 3% cash back on online purchases, like live streaming.
All right, so let's look at the top 10 for this stage 1. We got Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, William Byron, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski, Christopher Bell, Eric Jones. Eric Jones got a stage point. Good job for him. But the reason why some of those drivers have made it back to the top 10, few of them made pit stops on different strategy. So I think some of them are trying to win this race instead of gain stage points. I don't live anywhere around there. Yes. I've already told you this before.
Hey, watch it. It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face.
Game changer.
Well, it flex this contours to it, so the 5 blades can get virtually every hair in one stroke for the ultimate Gillette shaving experience. The best they can get is Gillette Labs.
No, I don't live in John Andretti. No, I'm just playing. No. John Andretti, I think he was a decent driver. Rest in peace to him. Yeah, so with Bubba Wallace struggling, he did manage to stay ahead of Truex Jr. at the end. I have not heard of that driver ever. I'm going to be honest. Never heard of her.
ABC Sports coverage of NASCAR on USA is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Visit Progressive.com. And by Credit One Bank. NASCAR American Express Code. See, you mentioned it earlier, 3,700.
Arca West. Yeah, I don't really watch Arca that much.
Sold out. It's a sold-out crowd here. A picture-perfect afternoon. Pocono.
Oh, Kirkwood got involved in an accident on the last lap. Man, there was more accidents that happened. I saw Rob's crash there, just more carnage. It's like they all waited to crash on the last lap in that race. All right, here comes pit stops. All right, Reddick gets 4 tires away.
Entry of turn 1 tight, and the entry of turn 3. They're going to have to wait on fuel here going all the way to the end of the stage.
Denny Hamlin kind of had a slow stop getting going. He has 9.4 seconds on him. It wasn't a good release at all. Chase Elliott gets ahead of him. And it looks like Chase Elliott's going to win the race off pit road. So Hamlin's lost a couple of spots, and Truex has lost a bit of spots. So we'll be back to racing at stage 2. Well, I guess so. I guess so.
But just okay isn't okay. And I was done settling. If you still have symptoms after a TNF blocker like Humira or Enbrel, Rinvoq is different and may help.
All right. So I'll wait probably like a second to let my leaderboard update.
Relieve fatigue for some and stop joint damage. And in PSA, can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including
Okay.
serious infections and
Come on.
some fatal cancers.
All right. Disgusting. We got Joey Logano in first place. Brad Keselowski in second. Christopher Bell in third. Eric Jones in fourth. Chris Buescher in fifth. Michael McDowell sixth. Hocevar seventh. Briscoe eighth. Suarez ninth. LaJoy is in 10th place. Some of these drivers pitted a few laps before the stage caution, so that's why they're in the top 10. And Chase Elliott, the first car to pit, is all the way back in. Let's see. He's all the way back in 24th, so the drivers that didn't pit will have to work their all the way back up to the front. All right, where's Daniel Hemrick running? Hemrick is running 31st, so he's outside the top 30.
What's a recipe using what I have in my fridge? Let's do some trivia.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Summarize this.
It starts with an empty product.
Thomas Annuals. What? What? Who is that? Thomas Annual something. I have never heard of that driver, and that's the craziest name I have ever heard. All right, we're back to commercial break. Not commercial break. We're back to the race.
Rick Crucci Brian Bergenti is a Plainville, Connecticut native, and he grew up in mod country. That's how he got his start in racing. As you're looking at some photos here, he grew up working with and learning from mod legend Ted Christopher. Brian's dad actually raced Ted Christopher. Their shops were next door to each other, so he had been immersed in racing since he was born. You see him there in the white shirt, second or third from the left in that photo with Ted Christopher.
Part-time Xfinity driver and part-time ARCA driver. Yeah. He probably runs in the back in Xfinity as well. That's probably why I don't really know him that much.
This is his 15th year in the Cup Series.
Kim, I asked Ryan Blaney why Pocono was so important to him. You would think it was because he got his first career win here, right? He said, actually, no, it goes much further back than that.
Okay.
Ryan Blaney was a young man with his dad, Dave, here, and he got to run quarter.
So we're about to restart in a little bit.
That's a 9-year-old Ryan Blaney winning races here at Pocono on the little track outside. Jeff, you know it as well as anyone. So many drivers, sons and daughters.
Will I be live streaming every race from now on? Well, depending on as long as I don't have any emergencies, if I don't get too busy, and I keep having more viewers watch my streams, I'll keep streaming. I went on a hiatus for a few streams because I got really busy during like Memorial Day weekend. Well, Darlington was Mother's Day, so I missed Mother's Day, the Darlington race because it was Mother's Day. The All-Star race because I don't live stream exhibition races. I only live stream points races. Then it got to the Coca-Cola 600. That stuff got rained out because I was watching the Indy 500. So that got all mixed up, and I was busy for Memorial Day weekend as well. And then the Gateway stream, I didn't go have this Gateway stream because I was actually over there at the race. So I did a vlog on that. It's in my channel if you want to watch that. And then I didn't stream Sonoma because I was busy with that as well. So I finally started streaming with the Iowa race. So we'll see how many streams I can do for the rest of this year. Okay, we're restarting. We got Logano on the outside, Keselowski on the inside. Old teammates. 1-2. Bell third. Eric Jones fourth. Green flags back in the air. Keselowski actually has a good advantage on the inside, and he takes the lead away. Logano falls to the back. He has another bad restart. Brushes the wall a little bit too, but he keeps it going. That was not a good restart by Joey Logano. Good, because I don't like Logano. Keselowski's in first. Eric Jones is in second place. Christopher Bell, Chris Buescher, Hosevar's in fifth. Briscoe's in sixth. McDowell's in seventh. Stenhouse is in eighth. Suarez is in ninth, and Logano has fallen back to 10th place. Haley, LaJoy, Kyle Busch, Harrison Burton in 14th. Gibbs in 15th, and I believe Elliott with the freshest tires is in 16th. Hold on, I'm going to fix this fan to point on me. It's hot in here. There we go.
Again, that's a spotter that is up on the grandstand side, above the grandstands, spotting for Todd Gilliland.
All right. No, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't want one. Why don't I like Joey Logano? Okay, I'll have to tell you a story about that one. Okay. I didn't like him already whenever he had that conflict with Matt Kenseth in 2015, where he took Kenseth out at Kansas. But I really found it awesome whenever he took him out, when Kenseth took him out at Martinsville in 2015, and that's when Jeff Gordon, my favorite driver, got his last win. Logano wasn't my most hated driver after that, but I didn't like him. But then he became my most hated driver whenever he had a conflict with Chase Elliott in 2020. And it was at Bristol. He kept blaming Elliott for wrecking him and stuff, although Elliott just got loose under him. And I didn't like Logano after that. He just made contact with your favorite drivers. So that's why. So that's the story there. Yeah, Eric Jones is running second. Playing strategy, staying out there. And he's keeping in second place right now. Remember what Eric Jones has done with Joe Gibbs Racing. He has a couple of wins with Joe Gibbs. And he's won once at Darlington with Legacy into 43 a couple of years ago. So don't be surprised Eric Jones is running up front. It's just the equipment, I think, is holding him back. So, yeah, so Chase Elliott has gained the most spots on the restart. He's passed Corey LaJoie, and he's about to pass Kyle Busch. Riding along with Kyle Busch, side by side. Elliott goes all the way to the bottom, and he clears Kyle Busch. Elliott's in 11th, one spot away from the top 10. Why has J.J. Yeley been struggling today? I wonder. I don't know. He just cannot get a good car, honestly.
A lot of information right there for Kyle Larson. He was asking about the 22. I believe that was pre-restart. He saw the 22 leaving. So, of course, you want to know, hey, with him leaving the race, what is his plan? And you heard that Daniels explain kind of the different.
Here we go. 3 wide between Burton, Zane Smith, and Ryan Blaney. And Zane Smith gets squeezed, and he loses a couple of spots. He's also getting passed by Truex Jr. on fresher tires, so almost 3 spots lost for Zane Smith right there. Yeah, Truex gets by Zane Smith, so Zane Smith loses a few positions. So Zane Smith's back in 21st. But right now, your top 10, we got Keselowski, Eric Jones, Christopher Bell, Carson Hocevar in 5th, Buescher in 4th. Forgot to say Buescher's name. Briscoe, McDowell, Chase Elliott, Stenhouse Jr., and Joey Logano's in 10th. Yes, I've heard of Culver's. I never ate there, but I heard of it.
So, very unsafe situation.
Boo-hoo, Bubba Wallace. They're showing a replay of him getting mad at Alex Bowen last week. Hope it didn't go to break soon. I need to get me a water. Or even better, a Baja Blast. Well, they already had 1 caution of Noah Gragson, so there's 2. I say we're going to have, of course, we're going to have the Sage caution. That's going to make it 3. We'll probably get 2 more cautions in, like, the final stage. Maybe more if we keep having so many overtimes.
I just checked in with Adam Stevens, Christopher Bell sitting in 3rd. They're among the group that pitted at that caution at lap 15. Adam Stevens told me, Steve, they can go to about 61, 62, maybe 63 would be pushing it too much. That's when they would have to come down pit road. But to put Daniel's point, they have about 20 laps where they got to come to pit road.
Yeah, all they need to do is make sure they run far enough that they can get to the end of stage 2 without getting gas again. They only want to stop 1 time in the stage. That's kind of the magic here. Not to mention,
Chase Elliott has moved up to 7th, so he's picking up quite a bit of positions. Goff. Okay. When I try to watch Goff, I fall asleep. Now, I do see Jared Goff on the Detroit Lions getting destroyed by the Packers. That was some shade there. Anyways. Top 10 still about the same. McDowell is now in the top 10. Byron's still trying to work his way up to the front. And so is Ty Gibbs. Everybody on fresh tires is still trying to make their way up the field. But Chase Elliott, is the best on fresh tires, and he's already up to 7th place.
You don't have to be in a race to be in a race. The NASCAR Powerball Playoff.
Renus VK. I think he's a decent driver. Well, I'm going to go give me a Baja Blast real quick. I'll be right back.
What from watching the big match? Save the day by using the Bank of America customized cash rewards card and choose to earn 3% cash back on online purchases, like live streaming. When Just for Men eliminates gray, you get a great before and after, and then the after that boosts you again when you look and feel your best. And try one-day beard brown color. The fastest, easiest way to cover grays and define lines.
All right, I am back, and I got me the one and only Baja Blast. So right now we're still on commercial break. Yeah, Denny Hamlin has finally made his way up to the top 10. Denny Hamlin's the second driver, I believe, that has the fresher tires. Larson is in 21st. So he's still trying to work his way up to the front as well. Larson has been in the top 10 throughout the first part of the race, but he's having a hard time through traffic right now. Gosh, why can't I get this open? There we go. Refreshing. Josh Blueberry. Nah, that's a new nickname we should give him, Josh Blueberry. He's in 30th. He's not doing good right now. About like his teammate Gregson that's out of the race in the back. All right, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is in 14th, so he's running top 15, a lot better than he was earlier. I'm not sure if that's on strategy, though, or is he actually running good?
So a couple names that are using a little different strategy here, running up front, guys like Eric Jones.
So for the top 10, we got Keselowski, Eric Jones, Christopher Bell, Chris Buescher, Carson Hocevar, Chase Elliott, Chase Briscoe, Michael McDowell, Joey Logano, and Denny Hamlin. A lot of C names in the top 10. Denny Hamlin just passed Joey Logano for 9th, by the way. Still a lot of racing to go. Pulling away out of the field. No, I'm not really surprised by Keselowski pulling away from the field. He actually has a couple of wins here, I believe, at Pocono. I think he won here in 2011 and 2014. No, he didn't win 14. That was Dale Jr. that did this week. I know he's won a couple of races here. Hold on. Let me look this up. I'm going to fact check myself here. Yeah, Brad Keselowski Pocono stats. Hold on. Alex Bowman's loose, and he is losing tons of position. So that was a report of him struggling. So let's see. He actually only has one win. So he won here in 2011. And he's had decent finishes here. So I'm not surprised by him doing well here. Kobe. Yes, I've heard of Kobe Bryant. It was just shocking and devastating when he passed. I definitely pick him over LeBron James.
For Steve, as big as this racetrack is there any chance that they can fix that at some point during the day, make an adjustment, and get themselves back and walking?
So I do think there is enough time under yellow. What I don't know is, do you know which way it's been, or can you reference it? Maybe by car handling, you can take a guess. But you do have enough time under yellow for sure. Well,
Martin Luther King Jr., yes. I've heard of him as well. I have taken, believe it or not, I have taken history class.
The notes might say he was on the EVP, but he didn't.
But honestly, we need someone like him back in this world.
Really was hot this year. This is the kind of mistakes we haven't seen much of, right? I mean, what the reason that this has been from year to year for him is they've had speed, but also he's managed it well. He's managed the races well. He's done a nice job.
So let's see, your top 10 right now. So we got Keselowski, Jones, Bell, Buescher, Elliott, Hocevar, Briscoe, Hamlin. Just picked up a spot on McDowell. That is in 9th place. And 10th place is Joey Logano. Gibbs is in 11th, the pole sitter, and Blaney's just outside in 12th place.
And the Fox family goes way back in racing. It started with his grandfather, Ray Sr., who owned his own team at one point, also worked for Junior Johnson as well. Ray Jr. worked for Robert Yates Racing for years, and then the third generation. That's where he started Robert Yates Racing as well, Raymond, and he's been at Penske for the last 12 years. And you saw the shot of him a moment ago, and you see him here in the still picture. The fourth generation of the Fox family starts literally.
Joey is racing so silly.
Is a rear tire changer for Harrison Burton in his first ever race. Raymond told me,
well, there was updates on Trump last night. He was fine. He was just grazing the ear. But he, of course, you saw him put his fist in the air, that iconic moment. So escorted by Secret Service officials to the hospital. And he's all right. And he's still on schedule for the RNC convention this week. And Stingray Rob, yeah, he's fine. He's just getting checked out as procedure in the hospital. So they're all good. Thank goodness. Blaney getting frustrated at Kyle Busch for blocking him. Man, temper's already flaring this race.
Well, you remember Phoenix a year ago when he was winning the championship and he had Ross Chastain in front of him. He couldn't go by him. He was so frustrated. Obviously, we saw a little bit of frustration there.
We got Truex passing Neil Swartz, and a problem with Ross Chastain. He's got a tire down, and he's into the wall in turn 1. And the caution is out. Looks like Ross Chastain's not winning today. Smart idea for Chastain. He knew he was having the tire go down, so he just stayed up high on the track. That's what you got to do because the speeds are really fast here. So we'll have to see what happened to Ross Chastain. I think he just cut a tire.
History would say it's never even been close. Only 3 points have been made up from now to the playoffs. But you need to put big asterisks. You also have to understand the situation. With the one having issues, if you're Bubba Wallace in the 23, I know he doesn't like how his car's running. But, man, I think this is information I would give my driver to try to motivate him to manage.
Yeah, Chastain. So Chastain already got in the wall on turn 4. He slid into the wall. That made him get damaged, and that cut his tire down. Well, that's 3. I forgot we're at Pocono. And then he hit the wall, cutting the tire in turn 1. So looks like Chastain's day may be done, just like Noah Gregson's. Also, Chastain lost steering. He had a steering problem. That's why he's out of the race. So before he went to the wall, he lost steering and he cut a tire. Noah's Ark? Okay, no. It flooded, bruh. Nah, I'm just kidding. He's fine. He's fine after that wreck. Yeah, Gregson's all right. Yeah, you watch Michael Marutz as well? I'm a Marutz fan as well. I've been a member of his. I've watched him since 2022, and I've been a member of his for almost a year now. The greatest YouTuber of all time, if you ask me. That's part of where I get my humor from. Now Chastain's last place on the cutoff line, and 17th is in Bubba Wallace. Wallace is still running, and Chastain has been reported done for the day, so that's going to be a big points day for Bubba Wallace. What do you eat for lunch? Crunch. Wow. For lunch, I had tacos. It's supposed to be Taco Tuesday, but instead it was Taco Sunday. Disappointing. The Peach Busch Light car had to crash out of the race. That's disappointing. That was a great paint scheme, too. Maybe I can buy the sheet metal on eBay. I'm just kidding. I don't have that much money right now. But yeah, we're still not halfway through this race. We're only on lap 55. But it takes a while to get around Pocono. No, he isn't. Actually, Burton is in 21st. 21st for the 21 car. All right, pit road is open. We'll see who's going to pit. I believe the ones that didn't pit before stage one are going to pit now, and that's what's going on. Everybody is pitting, actually. Interesting. But honestly, the ones that pitted for fresher tires did not want that caution to happen. They're just going to have to work harder to get to the front. So Kozlowski, Buescher are away. Bell has a really slow stop. And Eric Jones is also pitting as well. Jones also had a slow stop. And Denny Hamlin with 2 tires wins the race off pit road. Chase Elliott with 4 tires. First driver on 4 tires loses a spot on pit road. So Denny Hamlin's back to the lead. Okay. Joseph Newgarden. I think Newgarden's all right. Really good driver. Won the Indy 500 2 times in a row. And I was crushed as a Paddle Award fan. Because Paddle Award, I'm a McLaren fan in IndyCar, and I was really disappointed that Paddle Award didn't win. He's got to get an Indy 500 one before his career ends. But I'm sure, knock on hard wood, he's still got a long career to go.
Save the day by using the Bank of America customized cash rewards card and choose to earn 3% cash back on online purchases like live streaming.
Morgan Wallen. I don't really like Morgan Wallen that much. It's just I can't really get into the new country at all. Let's see. Is Carrie Underwood a smash? I'm going to look her up real quick. I kind of know who she is, but I got to get a good look to make sure. Pass. Not my type. I like blondes, but she's pass for me.
So Dad, every day is a challenge to make sure that the time I spend with them, it doesn't matter how tired you are, you have to try to teach them when they learn something.
So let's look at what the positions are on track as we speak. So Ty Gibbs, I guess he stayed out. He's back in the lead. Austin Cindric also in the lead in second. Josh Berry's in third. So only 3 drivers stayed out that entire caution. Denny Hamlin's got pitted with 2 tires. He's in fourth. Martin Truex is in fifth. Byron's in sixth. Blaney's in seventh. Zane Smith's in eighth. They all took 2 tires. And Chase Elliott's the first car with 4 tires in ninth place. And Kyle Larson's in 10th place. We'll see how the 2 tires hold up.
NBC Sports Coverage of NASCAR on USA is brought to you by Ashley. Love of home, just in store or online. Liberty Mutual Insurance, only pay for what we need.
But I will say,
Straight Talk Wireless.
Hamlin and them didn't really have to pit for 4 tires because they already pitted whenever the stage ended in stage 1. So that may help him. All right.
Christopher Webb, Chris's dad, also named Chris, is a former jackman and gasman, spending 17 years going over the wall on pit road. You see Chris Sr. and Chris Jr. right there.
Let's see.
And so it was only natural that Christopher followed in his father's footsteps. And now the two actually, they get to work together. Pro Motorsports uses their Penske Alliance to fill the pit crew roster.
She all right. She's all right.
That is Christopher Webb, the fueler from the 38 car. And so Chris Sr. works for Team Penske in the pit department, helping build the Jacks. So these two, they work side by side, week after week. And Chris told me it's always been a dream of his growing up to work in NASCAR. So when he got done with college, he gave it some serious thought, and he was able to land a job in the sport. He said his dad had always told him he could do whatever he wanted. He said, but I do think he was very proud with the decision I made to be on pit road in terms of my career.
That's such a great story. It's an awesome photo. You see the gas man right there working on his dry brakes. He's sprayed that silicone to help the seal because this is really a pretty complicated system in general. So if we take a look at our Toyota virtual car, we can kind of break down how these gas cans work. We talk so much about fuel mileage. Well, the first thing you have to do is fill them up. Remember the old school, back when Chris Sr. was a gas man, there was a catch can guy back there venting the air. No longer have a catch can man. So we cut this apart and we plug the fuel can in. When we engage the fuel can, you're going to see these 2 cones kind of come together. Now, the yellow arrows, that's fuel dumping into the race car.
That's funny.
The blue arrows,
Nick Sanchez. Yeah, I like Nick Sanchez. He's one of my favorite truck drivers. Chase Purdy's all right as well.
Fuel that fills those blue arrows, fills that clear can, and that's how you know the car is filled. Now, the problem is, if you misalign that at all, and the fuel gets where the air can be, it's like trying to pour 1 gallon out by flipping it upside down with no vent rig. It goes very slow, and that messes up the entire pit stop. Fueling more important than ever here in NASCAR.
And I did want to preface, 38 got caught for speeding. That was good.
Todd Gilliland got caught for speeding, so he'll be in the back.
I want to point this out. We talk a lot about fuel. We've seen some drivers, teams elect to take 2 tires because they feel like they're not worth any performance. But this is the right front off Eric Jones showing the courts here. That was just basically 1 full fuel run. So maybe just another addition to all the problems these crew chiefs have in terms of strategy there at Pocono. Maybe some extra tires.
So the driver talking, or the crew chief talking about the driver, Jeff, at least it's the right side, because I imagine...
All right, pace car is pulling back in. We'll see how these drivers do on the restart. Ty Gibbs has not been doing well on restarts on the outside, so we'll see if he can survive this one. We got Gibbs, Berry on side by side, green flags in the air. Who's going to be aggressive and make some moves here? Bowman pulls down to the inside on Zane Smith. Oh, man. One of the drivers are stuck in the middle over there. And Josh Berry is going to take the lead away from Ty Gibbs. As Hamlin's now trying to challenge Gibbs for second. Oh, what a run by Christopher Bell, trying to make an aggressive move on the inside. Can he make it stick? No, he can't. He's still side by side with the other drivers back there. I think that's around 15th, 16th place. So it seems like tires right now don't really have an effect on Josh Berry as he is in the lead with clean air. As Denny Hamlin, who took 2 tires on the last stop, is now challenging Ty Gibbs for second. His teammate, and he makes the pass on Ty Gibbs. Kaz Gorilla. I don't think so. Nah, he's not racing today. So Josh Berry is in the lead. The most this year he has actually tasted of the lead. Because Stuart Haas is down bad. And they're closing up this year. They were cut in half instead of Stuart Haas, they're Haas. All right, so right now your top 10, we got Josh Berry, Denny Hamlin, Ty Gibbs, William Byron, Truex Jr., Ryan Blaney, Austin Cindric, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, and Brad Keselowski in 10th place.
Two Fords fighting for position here as they go down Longmont straight away.
See what Joey's doing? Put that right front fender on his left rear quarter panel. That drives air to the spoiler of the car on the outside, slows them down.
So the top 10 pretty much the same, but now Logano's trying to crack into top 10 until Corey LaJoie tries to pass him on the inside. I believe he's going to pick off Logano right here, but he is pinched on the inside. But Logano's got the momentum on the outside, getting the draft from Brad Keselowski to keep his position in 11th.
We have the 4 of Josh Berry last on pit road at 33. Hamlin at 55. Gibbs behind him at 27. As much as you want to lead, I do believe there's some advantage. The 4 and the 54 might need to find a couple laps of fuel savings. So if you do see the 4 get past, then I think the 54 is doing it behind the 11 now, using that draft to try to save a little gas, maybe reduce the number of shifts as well.
So right now we got Berry, Hamlin, Gibbs. Berry and Gibbs did not pit last caution, so it's wonder they're holding their positions the way they are right now. But Hamlin is going to challenge for that lead in a moment, getting the draft on Josh Berry. Is he going to go for the pass? Not this turn. He stays behind Josh Berry in turn 1.
Halfway through year 1, we're starting to see him cycle in front of these races a little bit. Both have opportunity next year, but I would love to see if they can stay together.
All right, so now Chase Elliott's making a move on Truex. So Chase Elliott is back in the top 5. I think that may be the first time today he's in the top 5. So Chase Elliott's making his way to the front. Like I've been saying, Chase Elliott has a long run car. So if we got a long run today, he's possibly going to be in it for the win. The 15. Cody Ware. Cody Ware is in the 15, I think. Hamlin still staying in behind Josh Berry. I think he may be saving fuel to get to the end of the stage. But I think he may be good because he already pitted for fuel last restart. Josh Berry has been running surprisingly good here, though. He's ran in the top 10 for a little bit, fell back to 30th on strategy, but he is running in the lead right now. Josh Berry, one of those drivers battling for Rookie of the Year. Trying to make the best out of it.
Berry will be with Wood Brothers Racing in 2025. Back here at Armstrong Jr.
All right, battle between Truex and Ryan Blaney.
Those two running in the 6th and 7th position. Usually in the top 5.
And they're switching to commercial break. Great. But there wasn't really much of a battle there. I believe she will. But I think it's probably only going to be part-time. Deegan basically got cooked by Logano, replacing her.
Ally has savings buckets to help you save for anything you want to buy. Because everyone has something they're saving for. Like that new car. Or a fancy vacation. Or party supplies. Your delivery budget. Or even the down payment on your dream home. Our savings buckets help you save for what matters most to you.
Do I think Corey LaJoy is an idiot? No, I don't. I think he's a good guy. My question is why you dislike Corey LaJoy. Because look at this. If you don't remember, I got his signature on this car right here. So he's not an idiot because he's the first ever autograph I got on a 1-2-4 scale. So I have to disagree with you on that. And he's improving too. I feel like he's going to get a win maybe next year. Well, let's look at the top 10. So Denny Hamlin has just taken the lead away from Josh Berry. So Denny Hamlin's back to the lead. Berry's in second. Ty Gibbs is in third. Chase Elliott is up to fourth. He's making his way to the lead. Byron's in fifth. Blaney's in sixth. Truex Jr.'s in seventh. Keselowski is in eighth. Ninth place is Austin Cindric. And 10th place is Eric Jones. Eric Jones is still hanging in there in the top 10. So he's doing pretty decent.
They say you can't put price on corn, but they don't know what the heck they're talking about. What's down $1.99, son? Pretty queso wraps and more. Take that.
So the only two, we'll give an update on the drivers that are out of the race. The only two drivers that are out of the race are Chastain and Noah Gragson. Everybody's on the lead lap. I'll keep it off for like 5 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna put this back.
Look at the longest streaks of races led, and Denny Hamlin now leading up front. Was it 10 straight? The only one.
All right. So I literally cannot see without my glasses, so that's why I don't want to take them off. Ty Gibbs getting passed by Chase Elliott for third place. I think Ty Gibbs may be pitting soon because his hand was out the window. Oh, no. I think he's not liking the way Chase is driving him. He kind of gave Gibbs kind of gave Elliott a hand signal out the window. But now him being slow is making him catch up, making Byron catch up behind Chase Elliott in fifth. But he finally gets past Gibbs for third. Slides up the track. Chase Elliott should have that pass completed. He does have it completed. Chase Elliott's up to third. A little tense right there for Chase Elliott trying to get past Ty Gibbs, but it's all just fine. I said no spoilers.
Here you go. So, Jonathan, playing the strategy here. I can tell you all these screens here, Steve, going off with strategy everywhere. S&T right here, a lot to
Because Sling is like really slow. I'm about to put a complaint in their company and saying that your NASCAR live streams are slower than molasses.
I mean, that is so well done. And the reason is because he knows everybody's listening. So what he means by that is very simple, right? Everyone only needs to stop twice, but when do you do it, and do you choose to stop an extra time? Because we know that in 25 laps, the stage will end, which really changes this plan.
All right, so top 10, we got Hamlin, Barry, Elliott, Gibbs, Byron, Blaney, Truex Jr., Keselowski, Eric Jones, Chris Buescher. Honestly, I'll take Chase Elliott winning any day. I like Chase Elliott. All right, Nolan Siegel. The Seagull. I like him. I think he has a bright future. He's driven part-time for McLaren. I think he's going to be a really good driver, too. Right, Byron did not have a good run on Gibbs right there. He's about to get passed by Ryan Blaney. Ty Gibbs giving his new Ryan Newman impersonation right now. Not letting anyone pass.
Road testing. This certainly complicates things as it currently stands. Looks outside the playoff picture.
We had already said something about power steering. I thought maybe that had something to do with it.
All right, it looks like somebody was pitting in the background. It's Austin Cindric. He didn't pit last caution, so it makes sense that he's pitting right now.
Yeah, he was the furthest back of those who needed to come here. Definitely in this stage, they were running 11th at this time when they came to pit road here. So that kind of gives you an indication of when Josh Berry.
So yeah, so Cindric is on the same strategy as Gibbs and Josh Berry. So he's pitting right now. Not a bad stop by him. Chris Buescher running. Chris Buescher's in 9th place, so he's in the top 10 right now. But Hamlin has really extended that gap on Josh Berry, 2.5 seconds ahead. But Hamlin also got fresher tires than Josh Berry. Yeah, Ned Jarrett is still alive. Impressive play of him. Getting kind of sweaty in his room. Whew. It's not really much of my top part that's sweaty. It's my legs that are sweaty. Not. Jimmy Carter. Yeah, he's still alive. He's 99 years old. He's in hospice, but he's still alive. I'm praying and hoping he at least makes it to 100. Keselowski's making a move on William Byron for 7th place. On the inside, he completes the pass.
He's kind of shutting the opportunity, Jeff, for guys mid-pack who get before the end of the stage. Remember, we saw that in stage 1. When Hamlin's out there going as fast
all right.
for 21 more laps. He's trying to shut those guys off.
So let's look through the field and see how everybody's running right now. I think Larson just made his way back to the top 10. That's because Ty Gibbs is pitting. And Kyle Busch is back in 32nd. Kyle Busch still struggling today. And Chase Elliott is now caught up to Josh Berry. He's going to pass him for second place coming up. We'll see if Berry holds Elliott up a little bit.
You see Wade driver doing a nice job. Gas man staying plugged in as long as he can.
I believe Josh Berry is about to pit. No, he doesn't pit. He was going on the inside. He's just letting Chase Elliott pass. So Chase Elliott is up to second place. But Denny Hamlin is already almost 5 seconds ahead of him.
Dictates what you can do at the end of the race. And that's how these crew chiefs have to think. They can't think about right now. They got to be thinking about what you're going to be doing, 100 laps from now. That's how they have to think.
You know the worst part, Rick, when you get it wrong in strategy, just like the driver knows, you made a mistake, or you get the strategy wrong, the crew chief.
All right, so Hamlin's got a comfortable lead of 5 seconds ahead of Chase Elliott. Josh Berry is in third. Fourth place is in Ryan Blaney. Fifth is Truex, sixth is Keselowski, Buschard seventh, Byron's eighth, Eric Jones ninth, and Kyle Larson's in 10th. And Josh Berry's on pit road. Yeah, I heard about that. Never heard of her, though. This is a planned pit stop, so that's the last of the cars that stayed out under the caution.
Such a great shot right there. You saw the live fuel come up into that thing. That's the signal. So check it out right now. Gas stand goes over. Normally it's all about changing tires. They have changed their whole orchestration of this pit stop. This tire changer, he knows it's not about him. Watch him. He kind of stops. Nope. Fuel man's more important. I'm going to let him go. And then watch.
All right. So who's in the top 10 now?
That thing has to be full of fuel and solid. No air bubbles.
Alex Bowman's in the top 10. So is Larson. So all the Hendrick cars are back in the top 10 where they were at the beginning of the race.
He's watching that. He's watching that too. When he sees that thing fill up, then he's saying go. And it's an orchestrated.
No, I haven't either.
I mean, everything they do is orchestrated. Any mistake by anybody, it doesn't work.
Not really that much into like pop culture stuff. Well, maybe in rap, but other than that, that's about it.
We're told anything is possible, but only a few of us go out and prove it. Witness the greatness of Anna Hall on a
All right, I'm going to go get me a water real quick.
Xfinity Mobile. Only Xfinity gives you the most powerful mobile Wi-Fi network with speeds up to a gig in millions of locations. And right now, Xfinity Internet customers can buy one unlimited line and get one free for a year. Get the fastest connection to Paris with Xfinity.
Switch to Dude Wipes, the wet, flushable wipe that clears instead of smears. Dude Wipes, best clean, hands down.
All right, I am back, and they decided to go NASCAR nonstop. So we are officially halfway through this race, 80 laps of 160. And 15 laps to go in the stage.
Applebee's mozzarella sticks are just 50 cents for a limited time. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
What from watching the big match?
All right, so right now, top 10 is pretty much still the same as I last said it.
3% cash back on online purchases. Like Wall
Zane
Street.
Smith is running 16th. Shout out to him. Let's see. Yeah, I will say with the momentum Justin Haley has had, he's not been having a good day. He's in 28th. And Kyle Busch is in 30th. So some of those teams have just been struggling pretty much. Gibbs and Berry are running close to each other, and I believe Ty Gibbs has passed Josh Berry. And Hamlin's still in the lead. Okay. Wait, Drew Barrymore? Drew Barrymore, these nuts? Huh? Got him. Nah, she kind of mid, not gonna lie.
So what he's trying to do, Steve, is eliminate drivers who could short this stage possibly to that gap. The delta from leaders up 15, 17 seconds already. Kyle Larson 15 and a half seconds behind. Al Parkin getting in and put people out of the game in essence to be able to short this stage.
And Marty, I think they need enough fuel. I know we talked 15 seconds before the race, but some of these pit stops we've seen it down to like 12 seconds. So look right here on the left-hand side. You have Keselowski and Buescher right about 10 seconds back. So this is what it looks like on the racetrack. What the 11 is trying to do is increase that gap to the 6 car. If you can get that over about 12 seconds, then the 6 cannot pit with 3 to go on the stage. He'll have to stay on the racetrack.
Is there any female races this weekend? I don't think so. So yeah, Denny Hamlin's plan right now, he's trying to stay out as much as he can to increase that gap so less drivers can short pit the stage.
You're almost not racing each other. You're racing the leader who's 12 seconds in front. That sounds crazy, but Jeff, if you're my driver, I might say, hey man, you can't give up team, time to the leader here because I have to help you see the bigger picture of the whole race.
Yeah, that's right. And Chris Gabehart asked Denny Hamlin, hey, step it up. I need some speed. Did he try? But he really isn't faster. Right. Well, he was already operating at max capacity. But the advantage of that is, okay, what does your car need to do? Now the crew chief knows he was getting all he could get anyway. And you're right. These guys here, they got to be pushing. They got to be going as hard as they can to get their strategy working.
All right. Yeah, so the top 10 is pretty much the same. All right, so who's this between? Oh, wow. Hocevar squeezed. I squeezed Todd Gillen into the wall right there. Hocevar is quite the character. I mean, he wrecked Harrison Burton at Nashville a couple weeks ago, and now he's really getting into it with Todd Gillen. Honestly, I see Hocevar as a younger version of Ross Chastain. He doesn't care. He's just going to get into anyone. Yeah, he is.
You can say, well, he's running terrible. He's running 28. Well, it's difficult in 28. It is good race cars, good drivers that you're competing against.
All right, Truex making a move on Keselowski for 4th place. 10 laps to go on stage 2.
And as we continue to be embedded with the 38 car, we talk about racing being a family affair. That rings especially true for Todd Gillen's Jackman and for
Yeah, Hamlin's still 5 seconds ahead. And in that 15-second gap range is William Byron. He's in 7th, so not really much cars are going to be able to short pit. So Hamlin's really controlling the field right now, as strategy goes.
Continuing to keep an eye on this battle for fourth part. They're at junior massive right now, and after winning stage 1, stage 2, the car handling has gone away. Listen in.
See, Truex complaining about handling, and Kozlowski is closing on him. Truex was the winner of stage 1, by the way. So I guess while we're waiting for the laps to wind down in stage 2, I'll give a recap of the entire race. So Ty Gibbs started on pole. He led the first part of the race. And then Noah Gragson lost it into turn 2 and got hit the outside wall, broke the steering on it, and he was done for the day. And then we had Ty Gibbs have a bad restart. Truex and Hamlin were 1 and 2 after that, and Truex won stage 1. Then we had various pit strategies go on. Then Ross Chastain crashed into the wall in turn 4 and then broke a tire or cut a tire into turn 1, crashed into the wall. So Ross Chastain was also done for today. Then after that caution, we had Josh Berry running the lead for a little bit. Same strategy as Cindric and Ty Gibbs. And then Hamlin finally caught all of them on fresh tires. And Hamlin is now in the lead right now by a little more than 5 seconds. And the other 3 that didn't pit the last caution, which was Ross Chastain's accident, are now in the lead. So that's the recap of today so far. So we got 7 laps to go in stage 2.
Traffic or weather. If anyone brings up lawn care, I will handle it. Hosting can be extremely difficult for young homeowners turning into their parents.
All right, let's take a look at the top 10. We got Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Martin Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski, Chris Buescher, William Byron, Eric Jones, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but they don't know.
So Zane Smith just pitted. That was on lap 87.
Take that, baby. $1.99. 5 items, always $1.99.
So Zane Smith, after having a good run today, is a lap down. I wonder if he had an issue or that was just a strategy to pit at that time. Right now, the first car 1 lap down is Daniel Hemrick in 33rd. And Cindric is 50 seconds behind. Oh, we got somebody pitting there at the bottom of the screen.
Today's Aero coverage is brought to you by Shady Rays. And go on the pit road, Kip.
That's Chris Buescher pitting.
Before the end of this stage, he said it's really hard and dirty air, just too tight. You saw the fresh good years on there as well as snow.
So it'd be very interesting to see where the
So Buescher just pitted 8.8 second stop. That was a great stop by him. Or his team, I should say.
So we're going to see the 11 of Denny Hamlin top of the screen exiting turn 3. We see the 17 leaving pit road, so he's going to have no problem at all. That's because they didn't wait on fuel. Everybody else is in this magical, small 1 or 2 lap window. These guys have to coming in anyway, and there's 69 to go. So they don't have to be completely full of fuel. So for that reason, that's what Marty's saying. Maybe the gap is 15 seconds, right? Because for Buescher, it was no problem. This one makes it so difficult. That gap isn't a guarantee because I don't know if they're going to have a 9-second pit stop leave on tires or a 12.5-second pit stop wait on fuel.
All right, so Busher stopped, and he is now in 29th place. Few spots ahead of Denny Hamlin. That's about the lap couple cars. I have just gotten exhausted for the past couple laps. Ugh. Now Ryan Blaney's making a pit stop.
Blaney making his way on the pit road. He was third and gave up that
Pitting from third place. By the way, there's 3 laps to go on stage 2.
Here is the answer for that. Also, same thing for James Small coming in. You heard all the handling issues for Truex. He said, we really need to work on the long run. They're going to get great on fuel here, Steve. That's the big thing.
Truex also pitting as well. And Truex is also waiting on fuel. Wonder if that will cost him, possibly make him go a lap down. We'll see. Denny Hamlin's entering turn 4. Truex is coming out. And he pretty much beats Hamlin off pit road. So Truex keeps from going a lap down.
I talked to Chris about this exact situation. He said, if a playoff point is on offer for us, I'm going to take it. And he said, you also have to keep in mind the regular season points battle. We're in the mix for that. See, Kyle Larson not having a fantastic day today either, so they could gain some ground on that as well. So these stage points plus that playoff point for Chris Gable.
So 2 laps to go for Denny Hamlin.
Trying to race for that bonus. Right, see that throughout this run here, the team in the ninth.
Okay, final lap for stage 2. Hamlin's still in the lead. Elliott's in second. Byron's in third. Or Keselowski's in third. Byron's in fourth. Eric Jones is in fifth. Eric Jones is going to pick up some stage points. 6th is Larson. 7th is Bowman. 8th is Christopher Bell. 9th is Joey Logano. And 10th is Tyler Reddick.
They were getting ready to go through data, but he just, Alan and I worked together for years, and he's the same guy I knew 10 years ago. He's just super analytical, very methodical.
So with Hamlin about 5.5 seconds ahead of Chase Elliott, he is going around turn 3, and he's going to win stage number 2.
This is the first stage he's ever won at Pocono, and he wins stage 2. So Denny Hamlin.
So he didn't lap Kyle Busch. He was about to lap Kyle Busch if he was another lap, but Kyle Busch stays on the lead lap.
They're going to hang on to those positions. Top 5. Then Larson, Bowman, Bell, Logano.
So Hamlin's your stage 2 winner.
10 in stage 2.
Now with Straight Talk, get iPhone 12 for a super great deal. All with real unlimited data. Super interested? Call. Buy iPhone 12 with super fast 5G and a dual camera system. Then get real unlimited data on this over 100.
All right, time to read your top 10.
That's $300 in savings.
So we got Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski, William Byron, Eric Jones, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, Christopher Bell, Joey Logano, and Tyler Reddick picked up that last stage point. So 95 laps have been completed. So we're going to have probably a 60-lap race to the finish.
Block from watching the big match. Save the day by using the Bank of America customized cash rewards card and choose to earn 3% cash back on online purchases like live streaming.
Life is a little valley river, living in the shadow of the witch you out.
my confidence. My wife, Sherry, says it doesn't matter what it matters to me. I found him. The app is easy. It's off my phone. I can order anytime I want. Him has been the difference in my confidence.
It was better for both of us.
Get treatment for ED with doctor-trusted medication. Get started today at Hims.com.
No scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my inside.
When the storm rolls in, my time to find every evacuation center rolling on it. I'm relying on luck, but who knows if it'll be on my side.
When it comes to disasters and emergencies, it's not a matter of if, but when. Take control. 1. Assess your needs. 2. Make a plan. 3. Engage your support network. Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell.
Stage 2 is complete under caution. The 4 pit stops are about to get underway. You're watching the Break Getaway 400 presented by PA.com. And this is when the field will bunch back up, but there are multiple strategies that are in play.
All right, so we're back from commercial break. We're going to see how pit stops play out.
This group, who for the most part everybody came on lap 55, right around there, 57, they're all making their way onto pit road.
Including Brian Keselowski, top left. He said
Yeah, pretty much everybody pitted, so we'll see what all happens.
He drove the right front off the car, but he said the straight speed is incredible. They'll take fresh good years and have to wait on fuel, Marty.
Could be Pocono win number 8 for Denny Hamlin. He said he was getting loose through turn 3. They need to work on the late run. They're going to wait on fuel to make this next stop shorter, Parker.
Chase Elliott was told you're beating the 11 in turn 1. You're losing to him in turn 3. He said, I need more stability on the exit turn 3. They will wait on fuel tonight. William Byron bottom right their screen just back.
Oh, slow stop for Chase Elliott. Has a hard time getting out of that pit. I wonder, but he does beat Denny Hamlin off pit road. So Reddick gaining 4 tires wins the race off pit road. Keselowski second, Gilliland only taking 2 in third. So man, slow pit stop by Chase Elliott, but he still beat Denny Hamlin now. I think Denny Hamlin also had a slow stop. They might have been trying to get fuel in the car. A lot of stuff going on there.
See, this is for tour. Tavern style pizza is perfect. You just have to tell America about our in-person
All right, so I'm going to see who else is streaming this race.
I like to telling people about the new Experian Insurance Marketplace. Experian will shop with over 40 top providers to find you a really great rate. That sounds amazing. And on average, you can save over $800.
I'm ready to save
Start now at Experian.com/car.
The more love we give, the more love we feel. The more love we feel, the more rainbows we puke. The more rainbows we puke, the more oranges we get, the more fires. The more oranges we get, the more fires. The more dear we become. The more dear we become, the more friends we find. The more friends we find, the more our friends find us. The more our friends find us, the more love we feel, the more love we feel. The more love we feel.
Let's see. NASCAR watch party.
Something's just out of house, like the 2x2x2 at IHOP. 2 eggs your way, 2
Live.
eggs and 2 buttermilk pancakes. Monday through Friday, all for $6.
We got people illegally streaming the race. Hey, I am the 4th recommended on YouTube. That's good. We're getting close to the 1st recommended on here. The Great American Gateway 400. What? We got another guy watching. He has like 1 viewer. I need more viewers on here. There's only like a few of them streaming this race. All right. So that's good to know. Good. I guess we need more people to watch my watch party. I am the 4th recommended on the YouTube search, so that's pretty good. So I'm glad you're back, Dawson. So Todd Gilliland was the only guy to stop with 2 tires on that pit stop, and I believe Reddick was the first one off pit road. So Reddick will be closer to the lead unless a few drivers have stayed out. I'll figure that out, who all are in what positions. All right, so I'll read off the new top 10. So we got Chris Buescher, who pitted a few laps before the stage ended. He's in first. Josh Berry in second. Third is Ryan Blaney. Fourth, Ty Gibbs. Remember, Berry and Gibbs are on a strategy. Fifth is Martin Truex Jr. Sixth, Austin Cindric. Also has the same strategy as Berry and Ty Gibbs. Eighth is Brad Keselowski. Ninth is Todd Gilliland. And Kyle Larson's in 10th place. Reddick has the freshest tires right now. But I wonder if Hamlin and Chase Elliott's pit stops were slower because they were trying to get fuel in the car. If I have time, I might.
Listen, we have more fuel than everybody else. We will gain that time back on this next stop because we'll be shorter than everybody else. Meanwhile, Kyle Larson gained a couple spots here on Pier Road, and Cliff Daniels explained to him how they were able to gain that track position.
You got that more fuel because they're so slow? Basically, we didn't pack it. We're like right there at it, so maybe just barely.
Okay, so we got 100 out of 160 laps yet to go.
So, Steve, I just asked Cliff Daniels about that. He said, we in essence split the full fill. We did half here, we'll do half at 120-ish when we come to Pit Road for the final time today. But the 11 decided to do it all here, and that should make their final stop shorter. In theory.
Well, so here's really the situation. If you take the green, we're going to see 60 to go in this stage. Everyone in the entire field is going to have to make a pit stop. But the timing of that pit stop is going to be very different. And the amount of time on pit road is going to be very different. So I like what the 11 of Denny Hamlin has going if we have a caution or the field is bunched up. But I think we're going to see people like Ty Gibbs, who was last on pit road at like lap 75, right? So that car right there, he'll pit at like lap 118. So
All right. So we got 60 laps to go. Everybody still has to pit, but it's a wonder of whenever they'll pit.
We hear all these radios. The only people who really know how much fuel they have in their car is each race team.
They got 1 to go this lap. All right. Will we go caution free until the end, or will we get a couple of cautions, a lot of cautions? We'll see. Still got 60 laps to figure out who's going to win this race. 2 Fords, Buescher and Josh Berry, side by side to the green flag. Larson aggressive, trying to pass on the bottom. Blaney cuts over. He's trying to make a pass as well. They're 3 and 4 wide going into turn 1. Todd Gilliland got pushed out of the groove. They all make it for turn 1 safe. No wonder we didn't have an accident. But Blaney trying to make a pass through the middle here. Side by side with Martin Truex Jr. He still stays side by side with Truex as Larson has gained quite a bit of positions on his restart. He's already trying to pass Josh Berry for 4th place, and he does. Already picked up 6 positions since the restart. Hamlin, I think that's Reddick that's slicing and dicing in the back, making it 3 wide on Logano and Chase Elliott. Logano side by side with Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott's on the outside. They all stay off the wall out of turn 1. So they have made it the past couple of laps. But Chris Buescher's got a lap, not a lap, 1.5 second gap on Ryan Blaney. But it seems like Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin are the best cars. So watch them work their way up in the field. Hamlin's in 11th, Chase Elliott's in 9th. And now Elliott almost turned Reddick around. But he goes to the inside. And he's going to battle Ty Gibbs for 7th place. He can't clear Ty Gibbs because Josh Berry is on the outside. He can't clear anyone. Go Elliott trying to gain the corner to pass Reddick. Still side by side, but Reddick has the advantage and the draft. Now here we go into turn 3. Elliott on the bottom. He's going to complete the pass on Ty Gibbs. Not Ty Gibbs, Tyler Reddick. Now he's side by side with Ty Gibbs. But of course, the draft is a big advantage here. And Elliott stays even a little bit with him going into turn 1. But it's like a traffic jam between 6th and 10th place right now. Logano's got to run with that draft going into turn 2. He's going to look to the bottom on Chase Elliott right here. And Logano trying to side draft Chase Elliott. Trying to make the move. Seemed like there wasn't really much Elliott could have done there. He has fallen back to 9th place. Trying to attempt to pass those cars there.
See the rears kind of working back and forth. He didn't have the security he needed. Chris Buescher again has Ryan Keselowski as his spotter this week. And we heard Jim report before the race.
Oh, wow. Josh Berry really got loose in the corner. And Logano had to check on the brakes to keep from hitting him in the back. And Logano's now going to complete the pass on Josh Berry. So Logano is 9th place right now.
Reddick trailing after Gibbs. Those two running 6th and 7th. Gibbs with the advantage. Look back to the 9. Chase Elliott, he's behind them. About a second back.
So we got a lot of laps to go, 55 laps.
Coming into play, we'll see if Chris Buescher can play it correctly.
Before my doctor and I chose Breztri for my COPD.
Oh, man.
I'm
tired.
With Breztri, things changed for me. Breztri gave me better breathing. Starting within 5 minutes, I noticed my lung function improved. It helped improve my symptoms. And Breztri was even proven to reduce flares.
So your top 10, we got Buescher, Blaney, Truex, Keselowski, Kyle Larson, Ty Gibbs, Tyler Reddick, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, and Josh Berry in 10th. But Denny Hamlin just passed Berry for 10th, and he's fallen back to 12th. So we got that going on. And to recap your stage winners, Truex won stage 1, and stage 2 was Denny Hamlin. Still got a long, long race to go. But it's going to get exciting.
The extra twinkle, that extra swagger. Feeling healthy by leaps and bounds. Making a dinner that makes their whole day. And giving your best friend the best nutrients for their best life. Science did that.
I'm just so glad rain is not affecting this race. We needed a break from it because it's been affecting. We've had it 4 races in a row where I think it's actually been. I think it's actually been 3. We have.
Right at the surface, Pocono Raceway, riding long with Chris Buescher, and he is out front. He's won here before.
No, it did rain in Nashville.
Buescher won back in 2016. Only one time he's been to victory lane here at Pocono. Then it's going to be a question of see a bit of debris on the looks like the foot pin of the 4 of Josh Berry. The question is going to be how long do they have to sit?
Yeah, Barry's car is now falling off. He's lost a few positions.
We expected potentially inside of 10 laps. We might see somebody come. I think the final stop at 118, basically the window opens. That's 42 to go. Then a little bit of a chess game. Everybody's going to start showing their cars, how much fuel they need, how valuable they think tires are.
Looks like one of the drivers are off the pace here. Oh, never mind. They were like 3 or 4 wide. Looked like it, though.
We're early in the stage. 118 it opens. Now, a lot of stuff happened downstream. Tires, fuel, where you're at. No doubt in my mind, Gibbs is going to come right at 118. The 4 car is going to come right at 118. But in this window, between 118 and 138, and I think on the earlier side, you're going to see a big wave of cars. Buescher's last pit stop.
Chase Elliott just passed Ty Gibbs for 7th.
Blaney, Truex, Kozlowski, and longer last pit stops. So I think they're going to be short on fuel. So here you go, Buescher and Blaney. If you look at their pit time, Buescher has the lead because of an 8.8 second pit stop. Great work. Blaney, 12.6, not a bad stop. That's more fuel. So now with Blaney being 1.4 seconds behind Buescher, he's thinking, on pit road, I'm going to play a game of leapfrog, and I'm going to pass you. Now, with the long Blaney, you'd love to drive up and pass it. But if you're this 12 team,
Okay, Josh Berry's the first car on pit road. Got some debris on his hood. Oh, he misses a pit stall. He has to back up. So he's going to lose quite a bit of time missing his pit stall.
Hear the collective sigh of just disappointment from Rodney Childers on the radio. So this just is a complete disaster and what was likely a different strategy than we had for the 4 team of Josh Berry.
Things were looking up for Josh Berry, and he just had a bad pit stop. Made a mistake there trying to go with his pit stop.
The reason they got to pit road so early is he was falling in the field. He had lost about 12 spots since that restart. Everybody was ganging up on him and just get by him, so he had to try to get on pit road and then make the mistake. You got to have a good family car.
So everybody besides Buescher and Ty Gibbs has won a race in the top 10.
He still couldn't have made it to the end unless maybe he was saving fuel on every lap.
Saving a bunch, maybe hopefully getting some yellows. But Jeff, to your point about falling through the field, it is like a battle out there. And these moments side by side, these two, the 38 Hocevar, we've seen contact once.
See, Hocevar and Gilliland, are they going to make contact again? Oh, no, they split 4 wide between John Hunter and Daniel Suarez. Wow. What a move by both of them.
As you look through the field, how many cars run next to each other for a majority of the race? And I think that's what you see late in the season. You see the Bubba Bowman thing last week after the race. You know, that's a lot of frustration that built up over the whole year.
Haley in the 51, have talked a lot about him. As he is clearing 38 of Todd Gilliland.
See, Bubba Wallace making a move on Austin Cindric in the top 20. Remember, Bubba Wallace is going to have a good point today because Chastain, the last driver on the bubble, wrecked out of this race.
Why does that matter so much? Remember, Ross Chastain in that one car, he wrecked early. Bubba Wallace is the first car out of the playoffs currently. He needs to take advantage of this day from a point standpoint. They were running in the mid-20s. He now is running about 16th. If they can continue making gains on this race car, they can make a large game, point game, to help them try to make the playoffs.
Coming in, Bubba Wallace was 45 points behind Chris Buescher, behind that 16th place car. Now the 16th place car is Ross Chastain, and he's only 33 points behind him. So Bubba Wallace making a little gain here because of issues that others have had today. Chris Buescher out in front.
And the race is going to be a snooze fest until we get the pit stops.
Reach for the one that won't slow you down. Experience the force of clean, pure oil coursing through your engine. No matter what you drive, Wix Filters is the clear choice. Here's to filtration works as hard as you can. Wix Premium Filters. Performance starts here.
This is it. One play. This is what we find in the question. Streetlighting math proficiency. But we say it's good, fair, and satisfactory. Like a percentage. You have to guess. Understood.
Great student-teacher ratio.
We bring you the real in-depth school info. What do you think?
Oh, caution's out.
Homes.com.
Who is that hit the wall? I think that's Todd Gilliland. Yeah, it is Todd Gilliland. So he's crashed into the wall and the caution's out, and this makes strategy go out the window. Well, everybody have enough fuel to last to the end now. Because he crashed with about 45 laps to go. Yeah, tire down on Todd Gilliland's car.
I saved hundreds with all the money I saved. I thought I'd buy stilts. Being so tall definitely has its advantages. You got to go?
Thanks.
Hey, honey, ready to go? Yep. Oh, there it is. There it is. There we go. Yes, it also has some disadvantages. Yes, it does. Only pay for what you need.
Todd Gilliland's still hitting the wall. That might have been the replay or something. Yeah, that's a replay. Yeah, he already cut a tire, and he just stayed up on the wall. At least he's rather knowledgeable and smarter than they were years ago to stay up on track so they wouldn't, so lessen the impact of hitting the wall at Pocono in turn 1.
Caution has come out. It's Todd Gilliland who got into the wall. Not sure if it was a tire that went down or maybe a brake rubber. Let's listen.
That's a tire. Certainly not the brakes.
I tapped the wall here. Not a lot of damage from that. But what caused this, and the rotor exploded.
He just shifted and went across the start-finish line when we started hearing that.
I mean, it's just obviously something to right from it. So if the rotor exploded, that would be the end of your day. It does so much damage.
Okay, Steve, we've talked so much about strategy.
I believe that was a tire. I don't think that was a brake rotor.
Hands of getting the guys off pit road because can everybody make it after this stop?
Well, everybody is uncomfortably the same distance short. We assume they can go 42 and over the next time around. Maybe within a lap. I think everybody will be able to save enough to find a lap. The real question, is you're going to have to be full. So, you have Chris Buescher, who I think needs a little bit more.
Man, it's going to be just like Nashville. Everybody's going to be close on fuel.
Put all that fuel in under the last caution. I thought it was really putting him behind. He was almost 11 seconds back. I didn't see him making that up, right? But now he can come down in here if he just needs. He was going to need less fuel than
coming from. So he's going to gain spots. The question is, how many spots does he gain? Now, 2 or 4 tires really just comes down to how much fuel you need. Right? Fuel's dominating everything. It's not tires. So if it takes 9 seconds to change tires, and you need 9 seconds worth of fuel, it's pretty simple answer. But if you only need 5 seconds worth of fuel,
Yeah, Todd Gillen's being pushed behind a wall, so that might have been brake rotor. But I thought he wouldn't be able to slow down as much if he was a brake rotor.
Will they go by the watch or will they go by the gas man?
Oh, I think right here with 44 to go, every single gas man, remember that drive brake? Remember that clear hose? Every gas man wants to see a solid stream of fuel in that clear hose. This thing has got to be full.
All right, so of course new tires got to be put on for everybody. But will anybody miss up on the fuel? That's the question. Remember at Gateway earlier this year, Ryan Blaney had a suspiciously fast pit stop. Then he ran out of fuel on the last lap. And Austin Cindric, his teammate, won the race. Will we have the same thing happen here? Or will everybody have a good stop? Okay, we got everybody pitting.
Chris Buescher leads the field on the pit road and into the hands of the crews. Jim.
And crew chief Scott Grace told Chris Buescher top left that he feels like they're going to be a little bit short, but this forced their hand. They had to pit. Chris said he was tired when he picked up the pace. It's 4 tires. They're going to wait on fuel. Brian Keselowski also taking 4. He said he felt like he could tell a difference with 4 tires, Marty.
Ryan Blaney said, I lose all my time in turn 3. The last adjustment hurt more than it helped.
All right, everybody taking 4. Keselowski has had the fastest stop so far off the screen. And first off pit road, Kyle Larson with 2 tires. So is Blaney, Chase Elliott. First driver on 4 tires, Truex Jr. Restart's going to be interesting. Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin, the best cars in the top 5, are back in the top 5. What everybody making on fuel, though? That's the question. We got tons of laps. Figure that out.
See, this is what you want. Tavern-style pizza is our thing. You just have to tell America about our thin, crispy crust.
You can try any of our large Chicago Tavern-style recipes for just $12 each. Sorry, Chicago. No one out pizza's the hut.
Ally has savings buckets to help you save for anything you want to buy. Because everyone has something they're saving for. Like that new car. Or a fancy vacation. Or party supplies. Your delivery budget. Or even the down payment on your dream home. Our savings buckets help you save for what matters most to you.
How do you set a new standard? The Chevy Equinox EV does it, inch by inch.
All right. So let's take a look at the top 10 after the pit stops. I saw Josh Berry stay out. Not sure if he's probably a lap down because he slid in his pit stall. So we got Blaney. No, excuse me. We got Larson first, Blaney second, Chase Elliott third, Denny Hamlin fourth, Alex Bowman fifth, Joey Logano sixth, William Byron seventh, Martin Truex Jr. eighth, ninth place, Christopher Bell, Brad Keselowski 10th. Martin Truex Jr. is the first car on 4 tires. I don't think 4 will make that much of a difference, though. We got 11th place, Bubba Wallace, 12th place, Chris Buescher, 13th, Chase Briscoe, 14th, John Hunter Nemechek, 15th, Eric Jones, 16th, Tyler Reddick, 17th, Justin Haley, 18th, Kyle Busch. Highest Kyle Busch has been all day. His car has just been terrible. 19th, Ty Gibbs. 20th, Harrison Burton. 21st, we got Zane Smith. Priest, 22nd. 23rd, LaJoy. 24th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 25th, Michael McDowell. 26th, Allmendinger. 27th, Austin Cindric. 28th, Suarez. 29th, Hocevar. And 30th, Cody Ware. 31st, Austin Dillon. 32nd, Josh Berry. The last car, 1 lap down. Oh, Larson, Chase Elliott, Ty Gibbs, and Daniel Suarez got caught for speeding. They're going to have to restart in the back. Crazy development. Wow. This is probably Denny Hamlin's race. That's crazy. Anyways, we got 32 cars on the lead lap. Daniel Hendricks, the first car, 1 lap down. Gilliland is out of the race. So is J.J. Yelly, Chastain, and Gregson. So only 4 cars have retired out of this race. That's crazy. Will they be able to make that time up? Or are their races done for?
Here they come down pit road. Yeah, they're going to come down pit road and top their fuel off. Here's the thing that's really going to blow your mind for Chase Elliott, Rick. 92 races. It has been 92 races since he has spent on pit road. That's nearly 3 complete seasons. You can see they're putting less tires on.
All right. We're going back to restart. But that's more about Chase Elliott and Larson. Since they were going to be in the back anyway, they decided to top off on fuel. Not a bad idea. Because if everybody else runs out, that'll be good for you. But now it's there. I think they probably got 4 tires too. Who knows? But yeah, Suarez, Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, and forgot who else. Ty Gibbs. Yeah, Ty Gibbs got a speeding penalty. I don't like neither of them, but I'll take Bubba Wallace over Denny Hamlin. So, wow. So at least we know for sure the ones who got penalties are good on fuel. Everybody else is not. So what goes on? Larson and Chase Elliott need to get as much positions as much as they can, but they do not want a caution now. But this could be the last restart, so everybody's going to race aggressive. We'll see what happens. Pace cars on pit road. Blaney, Denny Hamlin, side by side. The defending champion and the king of Pocono. Green flags in the air. Got drivers 4 and 5 wide. And someone's spinning around. I believe. Who is that? Oh, big crash. Kyle Busch is involved. Ryan Preece. Harrison Burton. Quite a few cars are involved. The bad luck continues for Kyle Busch, and he is taken out of this race. There's AJ Allmendinger. Kyle Busch can't drive the car. Ricky Stenhouse is also involved. Kyle Busch is done for today. Out of the car. It'll be another bad finish for Kyle Busch. Trying to build off of that momentum last week. And he couldn't keep the momentum at all, as he is out of this race. This has got to be Kyle Busch's worst season of his career. Free Kyle Busch. You know what? I'm putting the hashtag in the chat. Free Kyle Busch. Let's see what happened here. There's already contact. LaJoy spun out Kyle Busch, and he went into traffic and took out a few cars.
misjudgment. See right there, big block. And he goes, LaJoy trying to get back on the racetrack.
Let's see. It looked like LaJoy was trying to get back on the racetrack, and he took out. He went into Stenhouse mode right there. Took out quite a few cars. That could have been worse right there. That ruined quite a bit of drivers' days right there. Especially Kyle Busch's. That's like, let's see, he DNF'd at Gateway. He DNF'd at Iowa. He DNF'd at Nashville. And he DNF'd at Pocono. It's been a streak of, and New Hampshire. So it's been a streak of bad finishes for Kyle Busch. Wow. Quite a few cars taken out of this race. With about, let's see, we got 39 laps to go now. Yeah, I feel bad for Kyle Busch, honestly. Lined up at a 4 miles in, so from I-80.
So that's what I mean. A lot of times drivers won't shift because then you don't have to downshift, right? So in a normal situation, you would do an upshift to keep it out of the rev limiter. However, you're in the middle of this chain. You want both hands on the wheel, and you don't want to have to shift for the approaching corner. So I hear what you're saying. I think it was in the rev shift, but I don't think that's what caused this. I think this was a misjudgment.
Yeah, free Kyle Busch.
It's really a tough situation for crew chief. I've never driven in the curveball. I mean, I've seen it happen over and over and over again. That's why I love when Jeff breaks it down. But if Kyle Busch is my driver, we're having this bad year. If I'm Fernando Burnett, I need to ask him, like, man, we have to have a conversation with him. Like, tell me what happened there. Because what I have learned is the guys in the car, they're the only ones that really know, right? We kind of analyze it from camera, but when we
So yeah, Kyle Busch is out of this race. That was crazy. Okay, Dawson, I see why you don't like Corey LaJoy now. I don't blame you.
And here's what we heard from the Joy Radio.
Also, LaJoy did do that on purpose.
He looked himself. Well, yes, right here, this big block, right? That's a big block. That's an aggressive block. But this, Kyle Busch didn't hook himself there. He got hooked there. And
Yeah, that's just uncalled for by Corey LaJoy. At least back off and live another day. And he took out a few cars too because of that wreck. LaJoy's getting a fine. I'm calling it.
Yes, you have to stay in your ground, Rick. You can't let people push you around because if you let them push you around, they'll always push you around. This is the margin drivers stand on every time they get in a race car. How aggressive am I willing to be? What is the cost I'm willing to pay? And I want to say this too, Steve. There's been many times that it looked like I intentionally wrecked somebody, and I'm telling you I didn't. That's right. Right? I made a mistake. So I'm very careful in judging intention. But when I hear the radio, he got what he deserved. That means me to, okay, That wasn't
It's like Exhibit A. You were presenting as a course, but Exhibit A is the radio.
All right, so before this incident was when
Yeah, LaJoy did that on. He had to do that on purpose. So he didn't, and he said that's what he deserved. Like, really?
It sounded like a brake rotor issue. Was the car giving you any indication that there was a problem?
We thought it was a little bit of brake shake, a little bit through practice, and then a little bit at the end of the race. Then just started 5 laps before that. My brake pedal started to get a little bit long, and and they just blew the middle of the straightaway, kind of odd, but I've never had that before, and we've been really lucky. We've had some really well-built Ford Mustangs coming out of our motorsports, and we haven't had very many mechanical issues over the last 3 years. So just thank you all those guys still for giving us great cars, and C.H. Reed, Quincy on board, and again, like I said before. So we'll keep battling. Definitely not our best day to begin with, so we've got still a lot of work to do, but we'll try and learn from it.
Doug Dillon remains very optimistic with only his second DNF on the 2024 season.
I understand this confusion. We have seen many brake failures there. I'm not shocked by that. Normally, it's like you touch the brakes at the end of the straightaway. Now, thank goodness it wasn't, because when that happens, you're out of opportunity. We saw Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Ford, some huge wrecks down at turn 1 here. So, this is a really awkward racetrack. You use a lot of brakes. You don't like to cool them, and you can overcool them and then crash.
You mentioned brake shape, but at the same time, normally when we see a rotor go or something, there's a lot more damage around that wheel well. This looked like a tire went down in the middle of the.
Yeah, what he's saying is he feels he knows the brakes, because I'm guessing Jeff, he steps on the brake pedal, it's not there. Like it goes to the floor. So, you push the pads out. But so, he'll have to dig through it.
And it sounds, it is a different sound when a rotor explodes. It has a very unique sound compared to when just a tire blows, because when that rotor explodes, it's destroying everything that's around it. It's going through the aluminum wheel, it's going through everything, all the steel, all the sheet metal. It's a different sound. Now, a tire blows after that too, and then the sound will all that can come together, but it is unique.
I'm just going to take his word on that one, Rick. I don't need to experience it.
Normally the fire after is that margin as well.
Yeah. All right, let's go through the field, brought to you by Homes.com.
And Rick, let's talk about the top 5 drivers. Ryan Blaney had the question for Jonathan Hassler.
All right, so everybody should be good on feel who wasn't.
Hassler said, I'll get back to you at the end of the caution, tell you where we stand as we're still embedded with the 12 team. We'll get up there and maybe get a word with Jonathan Hassler in just a moment. Blaney in position to get
Man, I mean, I hope Corey LaJoy does well, but with his career, but that's just uncalled for.
Clean air helps him out tremendously, and he just talked through the restart with Chris Gabehart a moment ago, Kim.
And Travis Bowman running in the third, coming off that win at Chicago's street course. This team collectively sighed relief coming into this weekend. They said that win gave them a lot more flexibility strategy-wise, but we've seen a fast car from them too right now. Alex just a little bit tight. Couldn't really feel the adjustments they made on the last pit stop, Parker.
Will Byron in fourth place here. He spent most of the day in the top 10, but has struggled mightily at the end of that race car. 1 point lost the front and the rear tires of that race car, complaining that they both were just going away too fast for him to hold on to. They find themselves in the top 5 here and should be good on fuel with these caution laps, so they could put themselves in position to go up there and challenge the 12 and 11. Behind him, Joe Logano at 22. We started today with him getting very loose in turn 2 and struggling over that bump. It has not gotten any better throughout this day. He has struggled on the entry of the corners and early struggling with the right front. They just tried to find that balance between being too loose but having speed and getting the comfortable lead that he needs inside that race car, Kim.
And Parker, Kyle Busch has released the Harrison under.
All right, I gotta hear this interview.
What happened during that incident? Can you offer some more clarity on what happened?
No, I just want to thank all of our partners and everybody that's been behind our program at RCR, PCR Engines, obviously Zone Nicotine Pouches, and Cheddar's, Lucas Oil, everybody for their support and continuing to back us and be behind us, and of course the fans and Rowdy Nation as well too.
It seemed like there was an issue between you and LaJoy. Is there a conversation that needs to be had? All right, frustrated Kyle Busch down here as he's out of the race.
Bro, Bush is so depressed. I feel bad for him.
Sometimes he's more disappointed with he's raced, and then other times like this, where it seemed like he wanted to hold all of his comments, and that's what we have to go with.
Kyle is overwhelmed with the disappointment of the year. And over the last month, what's gone right? those are not. And so, why stir up something? You also have to deal with that, right? So just say nothing. Sometimes I know.
All right. We're going back to the restart. Let's see if everybody can keep it clean this time. We got Blaney and Hamlin side by side. Yeah, he didn't check up. He was in the throttle. Wow. That just puts Busch 100 points behind a cutoff line.
So we did want to offer some clarification on that.
Getting ready for the restart, 2x2.
That was the crew chief that said he deserved it. All right. That doesn't help LaJoy's case, but anyways, 3 flags in the air.
Truex jumps out 3 wide and kills momentum on the bottom lane. Lady get a big push up top.
Hamlin not having a good start. Everybody 3 and 4 wide in the back.
Turn 1 on this restart.
Oh, we got to squeeze into the wall. We got to crash. John Hunter Nemechek. Zane Smith into the wall. Caution is out. Man, Zane Smith was having a good run, and he got squeezed into the wall. That's disappointing.
Restarts, we talked about it. McDowell on the outside. Yeah, I just think Nemechek, Zane, they made contact. Wasn't enough room. I'm not so sure they knew McDowell was there.
Yeah.
Check up the racetrack into Zane, and Zane into McDowell, and those two got the worst of it. Contact with the inside wall.
Actually, a great view of that inside wall, Jeff. You know, beginning of the show, Rick, you and I talked about some of the huge rigs here. We saw Elliott Sadler, one of the most famous on this backstretch. Pocono made huge improvements years ago of lining this entire inside. Why you think it's crazy because the wall's closer. You know, they don't get in the grass. We've seen cars get upside down. So the huge facility staying up to date.
See barrel rolls on the back.
Yeah, they just ran out of room, and that's what caused all the contact.
So another caution. That's 7 now from Pocono. This is the most recent. Really nowhere to go for McDowell. He was right up against the wall as these other cars came up.
Yeah, McDowell real aggressive on restarts. You can see their full line. The contact right there, right? They're just.
Yeah, they were 4 wide, just ran out of room.
Check up the racetrack a little bit into Zane, and Zane gets into McDowell, and then they make contact, and that's.
I don't think that's going to be the last caution either.
Their guys are asking so much for their cars, and sometimes it's just not enough room.
Well, we mentioned big rack trap right there. The 9 huge hit. Watch this one right here. We talked about that inside wall making all the difference. This is get rid of all that grass. This shot right here. That's Elliott Sadler in the 19. That knocks the engine out of his race car. And then Jimmy Johnson, we talk about brake failure. We talk Gillen. See Jimmy Johnson, that's a huge hit. He sits down. And then this one right here, Redding off the Gillen. Just an unbelievable accident. Gillen goes this way. This is the track. Jeff, I know you've been a part of some and you've seen them. And it really shocks me how aggressive, you know, I don't know how to put myself in the mindset of these drivers because this is 160, 170 miles an hour, and they are asked to race it like a short track, and they do. Their elbows up, pushing and shoving, filling every hole that's available, 2 wide, 3 wide, like right there. The 42 is coming up.
So Bowman has moved up to second after Hamlin lost a spot on that restart. Your top 10 right now is Blaney, Bowman, Hamlin, Logano, Byron, Bell, Truex Jr. And it cut off on the screen. Kozlowski, Chase Briscoe is the top 10. Let me check. I think he's out of the race.
Add a drink to that. Remember, what do you want to
Yeah, I believe he just got out of the race. I think he was taken out in that accident with Corey LaJoie and Kyle Busch.
Like when the waiter says to enjoy your food and you said, you too.
When you're trying a perfect rainbow this lunch, when you get the economy cream cooler, when you're in the market for a new babysitter.
Okay, inappropriate.
Lipton eats on it. It's Pod's biggest sale of the summer.
Yeah, I can see LaJoie getting frustrated. Kyle Busch blocked him like that. But you just got to keep racing. You can't do that. He's still got a lot of laps to go.
When Just for Men eliminates gray, you get a great before and after, and then the after the after. That boost you get when you look and feel your best. And try one-day beer and brown color. The fastest, easiest way to cover.
That's going to be less cars in this race.
All the parts you need at the prices you want. Guaranteed to fit every time. So you can keep your ride and battle alive.
What's the square root of pi? Some things just add up, like the 2x2x2 at IHOP. 2 eggs your way, 2 bacon strips, and 2 buttermilk pancakes. Monday through Friday, all for $6.
All right. So we're still on commercial break, so not really anything's going on right now. By the way, Chase Elliott's already up to 16th with that penalty. He's ahead of Larson, Suarez, and Ty Gibbs. They got the penalty. So Chase Elliott, I think the more cautions will actually help him now. If we keep getting more cautions, he could work his way up to the field, make more passes. But he's got to get out of the back of the pack, though, because the more you're in the back, the more stuff happens.
We've never seen before. When the opening ceremony of the Paris Olympics is staged here on the set, the wait is almost over.
One day, William Ripley, he is back. Bound for revenge and more.
All right, so I'm watching to see how Chase Elliott avoids this wreck here.
Coming up on 30 laps remaining at Pocono.
See, he gets under Cody Ware. This was the one with LaJoie and Kyle Busch. See, he backs it off. Wow, he barely missed all that. I'm telling you something. Nothing can match Chase Elliott's wreck avoidance. That's why he doesn't have any DNFs this year.
Yeah, we're good on fuel, and obviously we found the track position. Obviously, it's a game with that all day. Really about fuel, tires, and seat. But he worked a lot of speed, so it's all about trying to time some of those cautions when you want to hit. Obviously, we've gotten a good end, and now we've got the track position. Yeah, we've worked on the Shelton Ford all day, and I think we've got pretty reasonable speed. I think us in the 12 are real close, and they've shown speed as well, and they're up front. So I think we got a shot at it. After your last pit stop here in the top 5, got a shot.
So we got 31 laps to go. We're getting close to the end of this race. I just feel like it's going to be a crap show again. We're going to get so many cautions. But the more cautions we get, the more these cars will be better on fuel. So let's see. Will people be aggressive again? Or we'll make it, or we'll have a clean lap? As Bowman is picking the inside and Blaney has picked the outside. Hamlin has also picked the outside.
Blaney get a second win in the last couple of weeks? About to find out, Rick.
So Blaney takes the outside. We've got Hamlin behind him, Pocono behind Hamlin. So the outside line, those three lined up.
Pocono actually gave a lane up. He could have gone to the bottom, but he was starting on the inside. He actually gave a lane up. He could be where the 24 car is. He said, nope, I don't want to be there. I want to be on the outside. That's you would think, hey, why would you ever give a lane up? You don't need a second. The momentum is going to be better on the outside lane. There's no doubt the top is the way to go on the restart with a leader. But when you get this far back, what really matters is what does the line in front of you do? How well does it get going?
We've seen these accidents, in the middle of the back. But we've also seen them up front.
All right, so the top 10 is Blaney, Bowman, Byron, Hamlin, Truex Jr., Logano, Busher, Bell, Briscoe, and Brad Keselowski. The top 10.
I love the conversation with him, before the race, and I started talking about it earlier. I asked him off camera, hey man, did it really mean more?
The longest pace lap ever.
To win after all of that, when people are questioning that I can do it, the Kendrick's stuck with me, yeah, it was different. How do you use that going to the playoffs? Good that you use it. Get 4 points. You try to get this win.
It'll be 29 laps to go. Now with these cautions that have come out, everyone should be good with fuel to get to the
Okay, here we go. Blaney and Bowman. Green flag back in the air.
29 to go. Blaney with the advantage. Bowman on the inside.
Cars being aggressive in the back end. Someone's got a flat. I think that's Ty Gibbs. No, he's blowing an engine. Ty Gibbs with a blown engine. Joe Gibbs cars have been having engine issues this year. Right now we got Blaney, Bowman, and Hamlin. We're still green. The track's clear. Hopefully there's not any fluid on the ground. Oh, that's fluid. That's fluid. You got to throw the caution for that. But it's on the bottom of the track, so maybe they're fine. That's tons of fluid. He ain't going to make it back. Throw the caution, NASCAR. There we go, finally. So Ty Gibbs with an engine blowing. The caution is out.
Is right here. He does a nice job of pulling left. He's still going fast enough, and that one really explodes both pipes. So I think he slows down enough to get below the yellow line, but again, right there, you see that U mixture. Oil and water. It's milk. They're going to know that, and that's what it looks like. They're never supposed to be together. No.
When they are coming out of the fight, at the end of the day.
But you reference. And so,
And look at all that leak out of Ty Gibbs' exhaust pipe.
This is the 8th one of the day. Got a lot of fluid going out on the track there. So there'll be another restart after they clean up the back stretch.
Don't think that'll be a red flag, though. It's all at the bottom.
So either way, they're going to have to put caution up in.
That engine's done. Ty Gibbs was having a good day, too, and he just... Bad luck.
Strategy, fuel, how much fuel to put in, all of these conversations. And really now it just lines up to this crazy restart. But I think Paul Wolf said the best, which is, none of those strategies are a guarantee, but you just want to be in position after your last stop.
Well, Wallace, we keep talking about him because he came into the race 45 points below the cut line. Where he is right now, Chastain with the problem early in the race. Now, this is another position. Any car that has trouble, the 23 is going to finish in front of. So now he's up to 10 points. If he could go get 5 more spots, I mean, he's going to cut this to low 20s. And that immediately puts tons of
gonna blame myself a little bit. That I think we move on a little too fast after injuries, right? Like natural. We go back racing every single week. When you look at Alex Bowles, this is a guy that kind of non-flashy, but always found his way to win races, right? 21, he has 4 wins, a career high. And then 22, he goes out and he has an accident at Texas.
Have a great start.
Yeah, great start.
First place, first in the playoffs after that third race.
Yeah, then you think about that concussion in Texas. We are at Pocono where Kurt Busch, his career was ended by an accident here, right? So I think, me personally, I'm like, well, he came back in 23 and ran so well, I just instantly put it behind me. I was focusing on the broken back, but his emotion after winning, his emotion,
Man.
I believe, kind of goes back to that, right?
So,
one thing to have a winless streak.
your top 10 right now is Blaney, Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin, Logano, Byron, Truex Jr., Christopher Bell, Kozlowski, Reddick, and Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace is in the top 10.
And let's listen back into his press conference after winning the street course last week.
Yeah, so Ty Gibbs is in 26 out of this race. So only 25 cars are on the lead lap and in this race. I don't think that'll be the last one either. How this race is going.
Think about this. The 24 drivers in the field today have he's 11th of all of them. Okay? So he is way above average. Right? People he's racing against. Who's going to take the seat? Who's better? Right? So I think Rick Hendrick, car owner, is smart enough, and Jeff Gordon is smart enough to see the talent in Alex Bowman. And they have been patient with him through his recovery, and that's what he's been going through in the recovery. There's a tremendous upside, and I think he's going to see it.
For someone who worked 20 years in motorsports, you have to have that attitude. Because to your point, Rick Hendrick, Jeff Gordon, they support you for the veteran. I have been part of some very low points when this guy, Jack Mouse, was beating me every single Sunday with Jimmy Johnson. They always support teams that are struggling, but they don't follow. You have to have the I belong attitude, I can win attitude. If you don't, that is the wrong organization for you. Some people can't find that attitude, and you have to have it because Mr. Hendrick kind of provides everything to you. So, it was good to hear that was his response.
Good strategy move from a week ago to get that win for the 48 team. That was Blake Harris getting his first.
Still not really much going on. We're still under caution for the cleanup after Ty Gibbs DNF'd out of the race.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just kind of how we get going on the restarts, right? I thought we've had really good.
Got 25 laps to go.
Certainly got a good push and lots of heavy horsepower, keeping us in the mix. So I think as long as we can shake out the top couple of cars, no matter which lane we go in, I think we got a shot at it.
We'll see if this 48 team can go back to back, Marty.
This channel, Chris Gabehart, the chances for Denny Hamlin to get his 8th Pocono win. What does he need to do maybe a little bit different on this restart, Chris?
Well, we've been here a lot over the years. Denny, even longer than me, obviously, in these situations. So I can't think of anyone who understands the situation better than him at Pocono. We haven't got it quite right yet, but I think either way, we got a really fast car and a great driver. So we just need to get going here and see how it plays out.
With all these cautions, Chris, are teams now good with even maybe up to 2 or 3 overtimes?
Yeah, fuel is no longer the focus for the first green, white checker review, but obviously in NASCAR now we can have like 27. So we're definitely not good for 27, but maybe a couple.
All right, the team does not have to go back too far, Steve. You remember Nashville just a couple weeks ago when they had it. They thought they had the win in the bag, but a lot of overtime starts in Nashville. It didn't work out for them there.
Yeah, you remember this racetrack.
Yeah, I think if we keep having cautions, everybody will be good on fuel, but some of them still aren't good on fuel. But also, too many cautions and the car's out for longer. That may hurt the car on fuel.
Sweet. Both races, and so that's where everything started.
But this is what's so great. Like, look at this lineup. You see Ty Gibbs flying down. That's beats his point. That's such a great car. But I mean, the lineup we have here racing for the heavyweights, right? Blaney,
gotten in this position because of strategy. You've gotten in this position, but now you have to execute on it. And now you go push the buttons. And we've seen that the last 2 restarts, Rick. That's what's happening. The aggression level is stepped up.
All right.
And that's why we're seeing these cautions. And that's not going to stop.
Some other names. Talk about those. Right? Think about Briscoe.
So, yeah, remember, Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, Daniel Suarez, and Ty Gibbs, which is now out of this race, topped off on fuel. So this race is going to get interesting. I just wish they would not keep wrecking. Please.
So we know he's got the speed, he's got the abilities. We'll see what will happen on this restart. It'll be 23 to go in the race. And the caution coming out this time after 54 of Ty Gibbs has an inch to expire. Blaney, Bowman, Hamlin, Logano, Byron, top 5. Truex, Bell, Keselowski, Reddick.
Okay.
Top 10.
24 laps to go. It'll be 23 as we cross the line. We got Blaney on the outside, Bowman on the inside, Hamlin right behind Blaney, and Logano behind Bowman. Well, Truex. No, Byron's behind Bowman. So we got teammates on the inside. Guess what happened? Logano picked the outside. We'll see what's going to happen. Is everybody going to go 4 wide, or are we going to stick this out? But you never know. This could be the last restart. So they're going to assume it's the last restart and get as much positions as they can. So 23 laps to go. The green flag's back in the air. Blaney with a great restart. Logano getting squirrely right behind Denny Hamlin, but he keeps it going.
Blaney with the advantage over Bowman as they enter one, but here comes the 11 of Hamlin. Bowman not able to use the entire racetrack. That gives them momentum now.
Chase Elliott's going to get held up in the back. Blaney's now in the lead. Bowman trying to fight on the inside.
Hamlin not quite able to make the pass.
But I believe Hamlin should have the advantage on the outside going into turn 3, though.
Blaney trying to pull away.
Trying to rotate on that outside, but he can't. Bowman still stays side by side. Remember, Bowman does have a win here. He won at Pocono in 2021. That was when Larson was in the lead, and he blew a tire. But Bowman clears Denny Hamlin. Can he chase down Ryan Blaney?
Martin Truex Jr. trying to get by. Here comes the 45. Reddick's going to give the 22 a little shove.
So we got 22 laps to go. Question is everybody good on fuel?
Here comes the 45. He'll also now fight for position with Martin Truex Jr.
Keselowski made it 3 wide. Entering 3.
Reddick on the outside, right up against the wall as they come onto the front stretch. Blaney, a half a second advantage, but it's going away. Bowman is starting to reel him back in. Reddick clears the 19 of Martin Truex Jr.
All right. Bowman's not that far behind Blaney, though. Neither is Hamlin. They're all a second behind each other. There's 21 laps to go, though.
Now Alex has to start figuring out where his car is better and trying to take advantage of it.
Finally, we make it clean the first few laps.
Where did the 48 run the last lap? Wherever he went, that's where you need to go. Take it away.
Yeah, I see that.
That's not what happened here. 12 on the bottom, 48 on the top. Let's see if Bowman can get a run down the front straightaway. If you can, And that's the secret. That's how you got to get this done.
Yeah, he's 10 laps now.
And 3 to carry momentum down the front straightaway. It no question worked.
20 laps. Entering turn 1, 2 car lengths separate the top 2.
Oh, another good run off the corner. Right now, the spotter on the 12 car.
Blaney and Bowman are battling for the lead right now. Bowman is in the wake of Blaney's draft.
In the second lane, going to need you to change it up a little bit.
Take that clean air away from it, Jeff.
That's exactly right.
Still 2 car lengths separate the top 2.
All right, 20 laps to go right now, 19 as we go by. Blaney's trying to break draft. Flashbacks to when Blaney got his first win here in 2017 when he was having to hold off Kevin Harvick. This time he has to hold off Alex Bowman. But he has to do it for 19 more laps. Bowman made a mistake way up the racetrack and lost a little bit of ground there.
Sitting back there in third, 1.1 seconds behind Blaney. It is Byron, Logano, Reddick, Truex Jr., Keselowski, Elliott, Wallace.
So now I think Bowman goes back to the top because he's far enough away. No matter what Blaney does, the top is better. Oh, switch to the bottom.
The mind games that are being played right now. These spotters are telling him, okay, this is where he's going.
Yep, Blaney's still trying to break the draft. But can Bowman catch up to him? 18 laps to go.
Blaney again, middle of the turn. The long pond straightaway.
Hamlin's losing the gap. Looks like this race is going to be between Blaney and Bowman. But Chase Elliott has passed Bubba Wallace for 9th place, so he's trying to close.
Not that long ago in St. Louis, Gateway, when they came across the line with 1 lap to go and they ran out of fuel. Well, that disappointment was thrown away after Iowa. We had 80 family members there in Iowa. His mom grew up just south of Des Moines. Those 80 family members cheered him on to his first win of 2024, locked him into the playoffs so he can defend his title he won a year ago.
Yeah, Blaney is ahead of Bowman by 0.8 tenths. Almost said 8 seconds. Hamlin is a second and a half behind, and you got William Byron, Logano, Reddick, Truex Jr., Keselowski, Chase Elliott, and Bubba Wallace in 10th place. That's come down to 16 laps to go.
Really, after practice, I had the 19 as the best car, but it never really showed up the days. We complaining about his balance. Chris Buescher and Christopher Bell, the 17 and the 20 side by side. Something kind of went away, I think, on that 19 car from practice.
Buescher side drafting the 20 of Bell here. Trying to pull him back. Those two continue to fight for the 11th spot.
Larson right behind him. Both they run side by side. We can try to catch him without momentum. Where Brad finally gets the pass complete on Truex. They'll try to move forward. Reddick next up for the 6th car.
There we go. Elliott trying to close on Truex. Aggressive move, trying to go to the inside.
Brad took 4 tires. Jeff, you asked earlier about 2 tires and how it would pay off. You wonder if a little bit of this speed out of Brad is just
And he's side by side with Truex. Chase Elliott trying to make his way back to the front. Will he have enough time to get back up to the front?
A lot of racing, but going to have to get going quickly, Robert. Right, as you watch Chase Elliott trying to make that pass here, this is not the 4th time of this race, and he's had to carve his way through the field, showing the speed they have in traffic.
Go side drafts on Truex.
Penalty when they were going to come out in the top 5. They
Chase should have the advantage on turn 2.
But the car all the way back up to top 10, still showing the speed that Highpoint has here today to finish off strong.
Truex still in the gas. Stay side by side with Elliott.
Chase Elliott actually finished outside the top 20 for the first time. His average finish this season has been 10.6. He's been excellent.
I can remember when I first came to the sport, the champion didn't have anything like that.
At that lap, Truex is still ahead.
Pass on Martin Truex Jr. This guy stuck together.
That's it.
Elliott trying to be aggressive to complete the pass. He slides up the track. That's going to give Truex the advantage. Chase had to get off the gas.
So often, drivers, it's so hard to pass that they learn that they can just overdrive their corner, slide up in front of the guy.
And now Bubba Wallace is trying to pass Chase Elliott.
Wallace now, he looks to the outside. Chase Elliott. Kind of like that move right there. See if you can stay there.
Fastest car on the racetrack last lap was Brian Keselowski. 14 to go. I don't think he can go 7.
Still got 14 laps to go.
One yellow, stack them up.
Still could be possible if we can get another caution.
12 to go. We'll come by next time. Blaney still out front. He has a 1.2-second advantage over Bowman. 1.7 seconds back to Hamlin. We mentioned Keselowski and the speed that car has. 4.7 seconds separate race leader Blaney from Keselowski.
You mentioned it, Rick, but with all the yellows,
Blaney has checked out. He is more than a second ahead of Bowman. Hamlin's in third.
I only bring it up because we have seen some strange situations where cars have run.
Byron's in fourth. Legall's in fifth. Reddick sixth. Keselowski seventh. Truex Jr. eighth. Elliott's in ninth. And Bubba Wallace is in 10th. Buscher's in 11th. 12th is Christopher Bell. 13th is Larson. 14th is Eric Jones.
Think about the path that Ryan Blaney has brought on him. This is driving the Will Brothers when he got this win.
Got by Bush and then Kevin Harvick. Those two guys are stopping their game. That could be held off. Get this together.
That smile. Win Pocono against couple of the best.
There being a champion. This is where he is really good. Ryan's strength. Every driver has strengths and weaknesses. Ryan's strength is speed. He's just a fast race car driver, and he's comfortable with his car not being perfect. Give him clean air in a lot of racetrack. It's going to be hard to beat him. He is dialed in with his race car.
Yeah, so far not really much battle is going on right now. Blaney's in the lead. He's been in the lead since the restart.
He was good 1 and 3, but so tight 2. And the way he kind of talked about it, he knew that balance had to be adjusted. It seemed like he was comfortable with the compromise that's required to be good in a racetrack with 3 very, very different quarters. I believe Bowman, Hamlin, Byron, they all have impressive pace. But it's about that track position. We kind of talk strategy all day because of this. Remember, it ended up being fuel fill situation where on the last pit stop, you could take Blaney took a very short fill of fuel, had a fast pit stop, and got track position or kept track position.
All right, now we're under 10 laps to go. Denny Hamlin is closing the gap on Alex Bowman. But the question is, will he have enough time to catch Blaney if he can pass Bowman? There's only 10 laps.
Searching around, almost ran the top of the tunnel to get there. These guys are second, third fastest cars, but Blaney's just better right now. This is Blaney makes a mistake after the mechanical failure. We
seen it happen here before. We thought Larson had one and one, and let front go down, come and get the checkered.
Under 9 to go. All right, crew chief. Now you've got Ryan Blaney out front with a 1.9-second lead. What kind of words are you saying to him? Are you encouraging him? Are you telling him to be calm?
So I think every driver is different.
All right, now we're under 9 laps to go. Hamlin's closing in on Bowman, but Blaney has checked out. Byron's 4th, Logano's 5th. 6th is Reddick. 7th is Brad Keselowski. 8th place is Truex Jr. 9th place is Chase Elliott, and Bubba Wallace is in 10th. Only 1 lap car ahead.
Every little thing bother him, every week bother him, the things to not go well. Unbelievably, Kim, this team had 0 wins a month ago. This could be a second in 5 weeks.
You never know. A caution could come out. We had it happen in Nashville.
They would like another win, but outside of that, a better points position heading into the playoffs, because remember, the top 10 in points in the regular season get those bonus points. So now until the playoffs kick off, the team's looking for as many extra points as possible to break into that top 10 in this game, Marty.
Yeah, looking like another strong Pocono run for Denny Hamlin, sitting in 3rd right now. He radioed to Chris Gabehart a moment ago, so the car is just too tight as I sit behind the
Hamlin trying to go on the outside to pass Bowman. He may have a run here. He does. And what a pass. A power move on the outside. And he takes the lead. Not the lead. Takes 2nd from Bowman. But can he catch up to Blaney? That's the question. He's behind by more than 2 seconds.
Let's see what this next lap looks like. Blaney's done a great job of getting away from him, but anytime Denny Hamlin's in a car, you better not count him out. He's had so much success here.
Mike McDowell's in between Blaney and Hamlin. We'll see if McDowell's going to go drop to bottom.
That was McDowell, the lap car.
2.2 seconds. Let's see if that number continues to go down. 2.1 seconds.
Hamlin gained a 10th, but he's going to need more if he's going to catch up to Blaney with only 6 laps to go.
3/10 of a second that time. Going to make it interesting. That's about 1.8 up to 2.1,
but then you still have to pass it.
Well, he does, but he grows in that mirror.
But if Hamlin can catch up to Blaney's draft, that'd make it easier for him. Oh, Hemrick is slow on the track with a loose wheel. Is he going to make it back? Is he going to make it back to pit road? Or will that bring a caution out? So far, we're still under green. Oh, he made it to pit road, so we're still under green. Scared me for a second. Blaney is now extending up, so he's found something in that Ford.
That's what impresses me about race car drivers with the emotion of the moment. They are still very cerebral, right? It's not just chaos. This isn't a ball fight lap. Like Blaney is picking and choosing his spots to push. Kind of pulled over and let everybody.
Race is not official until we cross the line with 1 lap to go. Right now, we're about to go on 4 laps to go for Ryan Blaney. Hamlin seems to not be gaining, so as long as Blaney keeps it clean and there's no caution, he will win this race.
Around control of this race, that rotated back. Now that did
shorten his stop, and he made some of the ground back, but he could never quite get in front of Blaney. Remember, Blaney stopped before the end of stage 2 under green. Hamlin chose to stay out and win that stage. I agree with that decision. Take the playoff point. But that decision we have continued.
Kind of like Iowa, a long green flag run. Ryan Blaney's ahead.
From the 11 and the 12. How was this race swapped? It was the win at the end of stage 2 for the 11 and the 12 decided to stop early.
Keep going to Indy next week, a racetrack kind of the same size, you play the same strategies. These lessons you can learn, but mistakes that teams make, they learn from them, but their competition also learns from them. They will use a tremendous amount of data from this race in regard to strategy, and I'm trying to apply that to.
You see Team Penske and the struggles here at Pocono was all the way back in 2011 with Brad Keselowski. That's more now 725 days ago when Team Penske won at Pocono.
Blaney still has a big gap, and top 10 still about the same. We got Blaney, Hamlin, Bowman, Byron, Logano, Reddick, Keselowski, Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, and Bubba Wallace, the top 10. 2 laps to go now.
2 laps remaining for Blaney if he close out the weekend for a Penske sweep. And Ryan Blaney learned a year ago how to win a championship. You have got to peak at the right time, and it helps to have playoff points to get you through the round of 16 and the round of 12, where in the round of 8 you're fighting to win a race to advance. Once he was in that championship 4,
Still 2 laps to go.
he was able to outdo the other 3 in his first title.
You almost want to turn the radio off because you don't want to hear caution, right? You're going to be safe there and just 200 feet.
1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank.
All right, now, no mistakes. As a driver, that's what you focus on. Not about lap time. It's about
Final lap.
Deontay Gianna. And you can tell she's nervous. Deep breaths there as she watches down long pond straightaway for Ryan Blaney. We've already mentioned it. 11 career wins for Blaney. And through 3 for the final time, the driver of the 12 looking for win number
Here we go.
12.
Blaney just coasting it to make sure he gets across the line, and he's going to win here at Pocono. So Blaney gets his 2nd win of the season and his 2nd at Pocono.
Team members, as everyone hugs, high fives all around. Another win for Blaney in 2024.
All right, so race is over. I'll see you guys for the Brickyard 400. See y'all later.